welcome in. And welcome in Mr. Bug and welcome in Valhu. How are you guys doing? I'm so happy like you need one. You should get one. I mean, if you can bring it into work, like, it would be pretty well suited, you know? Like, they are a lot of work, but like, if you're able to take it into work with you, then I guess the dog wouldn't have too much time alone. That's not too bad. And it's not like you go on vacation a lot, you know? And it would, they are a lot of work though. It's understandable. And thanks for the 32 months, Zirconian. And thanks to Jimmy for the 22 months. I appreciate it. How is everyone doing today? It is a nice early morning stream. What time did everyone wake up today? I woke up at 7, but then I laid in bed till 7:30, and then I was like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have gotten out of bed earlier. But it's not too bad. Can't really bring it, and being a bachelor, I don't know who'd watch it when I'm away, so no doggo for now. Yeah, that's the hard part as well. Like, I have many reasons why I don't want a dog. Even though I love dogs as well, like, I really obviously love dogs. But like, yeah, I want to be traveling a lot these days, so it's just a bit of, I mean, obviously, like, my mom could watch it, but it would be you know, it's just like, you don't want to leave your dog that many times, right? You woke up at 7 also. Nice. 30 minutes ago. Yeah, not bad. Between 7 and 8. Okay, we're all like early risers. Despite the time zones. 7, I think it's 9 a.m. nap time, right? I forgot about your strange sleep schedule. I feel like maybe I just need to sleep in longer or go to bed earlier, you know? I don't understand this. That's like my grandpa's sleep schedule. My grandpa is like, he wakes up like really early in the morning, and then he like tries to stay awake till like, sometimes he naps before lunch, and then he has lunch, and then he like naps after lunch, and then he sleeps again like really early at night. So like, my grandpa just like sleeps all day. Apparently, but he's really old, so I guess it's, understandable. He needs to store up its energy, you know. He only has enough energy in the day for like 3 hours of activity. No, probably not even 3 hours. Like, maybe like a couple hours of activity, and then he needs a nap. Go to bed earlier like a nerd? Yes. Going to bed early is cool. What do you mean? Although, I tried to go to bed a couple of nights ago at like 9, but then I was like, it's still bright. Like, the sun sets at 9, right? So like at 9, it's still like setting, you know? Like, so it was still too bright. So I was like, I guess I'll just stay up a little bit longer. And then I stayed up till like 9:30, and then it was dark. I was like, oh, I can't really sleep when it's like sunny out, you know? But sometimes it's bright till like, like 9:30 past that, so I guess I'll just have to sleep at that time. And welcome in, Maestro. How are you? Nerds stay up late. That is true. That is true these days. If you're like you would obviously like call like someone like degenning, like, I don't know, not to like single people out, but like, if you're degenning like World of Warcraft, like, in the early AM, that's pretty nerdy, you know. You're still up kind of late working on your 6-pack, but your body clock is an early rise. Oh, right. You can't sleep in no matter what. A lot of people are like that. I can't sleep in too much these days either. I can only do that from like jet lag or something. You're doing well. You're going to Comic-Con in a bit. That's exciting. It'll be fun. Anything exciting there? Like, what are you looking forward? Like, I don't know what's usually at Comic-Con, but like, I'm assuming there's like actors and stuff, right? Your bones start to hurt if you sleep in too much? What? Even if you stayed up late? Is it the amount of time you're lying down that hurts, or is it just like sleeping? Yeah, that sounds like an age issue. I don't know. But I also have like bad bones and joints, so I guess that's fair. Meeting a couple of VAs. I was gonna meet John Cena or Michael J. Fox. I feel like Michael J. Fox sounds very familiar, but I'm not sure who it is. Like, it sounds like I'm like, I feel like I should know who that is. Like, it sounds familiar, but I don't know. Like, as an actor. I'd be like bad posture sleeping, curled up and on the side. I sleep on my side too. Which part of your bones hurt? Is your bed too hard? Do you sleep on like a rock? You can't anymore? Oh, why not? Came out. Oh, Back to the Future. He's one of the Back to the Future guys. Okay. That's why he's famous. I understand now. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember who he was. They repossessed his dad's bed. There's some weeb stuff at Comic Con. Interesting. Shoulders, back, and hips. Oh, yeah. Maybe you need to fix your sleeping posture. Maybe you sleep weirdly, or your back, or your bed is too hard. I don't know. Like, I sleep on like a medium firm. I actually don't like mattresses that are too soft. But also sometimes, like when I'm at my grandparents' house, like no matter how I have to put like so many futons down until I'm like comfortable, like on the ground, like or even like not even the ground. Like sometimes they have like a bed, but the bed is not like a it's like a cot, you know. And then you like put futons on top of it, and I need like at least like 3 or 4. I noticed it's like actually very. It feels like it's really digging in, like on my hip especially. I think I'm just bony, you know. Trudeau carbon taxed away your bed. It had too many emissions. Your character came out this last Wednesday, so you've been playing him, but I kind of don't know if I like him. In Street Fighter, they have a new character. You were trying to sleep on your back more. That helps. I heard that's better than side. Oh, maybe yeah. Maybe it's just like your hip bones stick out a lot. I don't know. Like maybe it's just like that side of your body has like more exposed bones. I don't know. I think I have bad like lying down posture, like on my back. But, like I think that makes my back hurt more. In Shape Fighter, well, I guess maybe just gotta get used to him a bit. You genuinely can't fall asleep on my back. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a back sleeper. Like it doesn't feel great. Like I can sleep on my back, but it's like it's like if I'm very tired of sleeping on my side. I don't know. um. Even maining, I don't know what's like the best for you though. Like I don't know like technically what's the best like for your posture and stuff like that. I don't know what's actually the best. Um Also I forgot to zoom in my camera. It's really close. Usually zoom wide of a frame. There we go. Oh sorry, I punched the microphone. We've been maining him in every iteration since the 90s. You can't abandon your main. You gotta give him what's different about him? Is it not focusing on my face now? Sometimes it focuses on Leon. It thinks Leon is like the face. Like it thinks it's Leon's stream, so then sometimes it focuses on Leon. I'm like, that's not really what I want here. I think I get some time off to laugh some hard stuff. Okay. Anyone front sleep? I sometimes when I'm lying on my side, I'm like kind of on my front, you know? Like sometimes I like kind of like low, like you know, like I kind of go like more onto my front, but I don't like fully sleep on my front, you know? Yeah, I feel like it feels kind of awkward. Like your face is like right, like obviously you don't sleep like face down, like people turn their head to the side, but like you know, I'm like where to put my arms, like it just feels weird, you know? And it feels like uncomfortable, like on your hips. So yeah, like it hurts your neck, and then like you're like, do you keep your legs straight? Like it just feels like it doesn't feel that comfortable. Um, it just feels stubby. Yeah, I will not understand. Co-host me, yeah, I'm like the secondary co-host, and Leon is the star of the show. Yeah, I never really slept on my front. Maybe when I was a kid, but I don't remember. I'm definitely like everything hurts. Sounds like it. Maybe it's just your neck muscles strengthening, you know? But yeah, I've definitely felt that like like because I was walking Luca like every day for the last like couple weeks, right? And then like I suddenly stopped, and I kind of felt like I noticed like my like my joints and stuff like that just like feel worse, you know? They just don't feel like they just feel kind of like I don't know how to describe it. Like if you just sit all day, do you guys kind of get the feeling where like um it's not like you feel like weak, but like it feels like there's like too much like I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Like it just like it just it makes it, like if I sit like all day, like my legs just feel weird. Like it just feels like it just doesn't feel right. Like I feel like I feel like I really need to stand. I feel like I need to like stretch out and like put like a weight, put some like weight on my legs. Maybe it's just like circulation, or maybe it's just like the muscles like not moving the whole time. But it just does not feel right. Also, like the shuffle turned off again. When I like first shuffle the playlist on YouTube, it like doesn't shuffle. I don't know how to. YouTube just doesn't work. I don't know how to fix it. It's been like this since the start. But yeah, I do have Pilates later today, which is obviously told you guys why I'm streaming earlier. So hopefully that will fix my sedentary issue. I was like, I had to buy another like 10 sessions of Pilates, and I'm like, man, it's so expensive. I was like, and like every time I'm like, I like second guess it. I'm like, ooh, is it really worth the money? But then I'm like, if I don't buy it, I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna get enough like, like, I'm gonna like not get enough like strength. Yeah, I'm not doing. Yeah, I won't do anything. Or I will do stuff at home. Like now, I think I would, but I don't like push myself as hard at home. And like if I do stuff at home, I kind of end up doing the same thing over and over. Like because when I do Pilates, like she's like, oh, like let's work on this part of your body. Let's work on this part of your body. And I know like if I do it at home, I'm just gonna do like the same things over and over, and I'll probably neglect some aspect of my body that like I just I'm not a professional. Like, I didn't know about this, I didn't know that muscle existed. I didn't know lats existed till I started Pilates. So, like, I think it was just, like, I think it's beneficial. I think it's, like, definitely worth the money. I think my body will thank me and, like, even now, but, like, in the future, definitely. If I don't do it, I think I'll just end up in a very terrible spot because I'm just sitting around all day. Maybe a stat needs Pilates so it doesn't ache. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you need some like some physical therapy. But if it's only when you're sleeping, then maybe it's just you're sleeping, or maybe it's just your sleeping posture. I have no idea. Because it doesn't sound like you heard at other times. Also, I got like lip balm all over my. I literally just washed my water bottle too. It's always like this. Yeah, because right now, like, I'm really into this, like, there's, like, a lip sleeping mask, and you put it on before you sleep, and then, like, it just, like, stays on your lips all night, and then, like, when you wake up, it's, like, very moisturized, it's very soft. So I've been doing that, but then, like, in the middle of the night, if I'm thirsty, I drink from this water bottle, and then it gets, like, everywhere. That's a problem. It goes away over time when you wake up. Yeah, I guess you just need to figure out a better way to sleep. Or maybe you need, like, a mattress topper. I don't know. Drinking is hard. It's not that drinking is hard. It's that, if you have like a lip product on and then you drink from a straw, it just gets on it. But I'm very good at drinking at least water. I'm very terrible at drinking alcohol. I'm like the most lightweight person you'll ever meet. But in terms of water, I'm pretty good. Yeah, Chicano is a pretty good drinker of all substances. Especially, I don't even know what you drink. Is it beer? When you say six pack, is it beer? I'm assuming it's beer, right? Maybe it's like White Claw. I don't know. Do you get Asian glow when you drink? Yes. Like I get it like immediately. Like, even like a few sips. Like I even like if I drink like a few sips of alcohol, like I will like be like very like I'll have like a very strong reaction to it, which is why I stopped like which is the main reason why I stopped drinking because I feel like it was like not good. Like it was like like I feel like it was like it's not good for like your heart. Like I feel like it makes you very like you don't just get red, but like it like makes your heart beat very fast and stuff, which doesn't feel like right. Like it doesn't feel great. So I was like, oh, there's no point. And I never like drinking that much anyway. You should drink beer or soju or sake. Some sort of Japanese weed beer. Yeah. Do you drink like Asahi beer? Do you drink what's the other one? Kirin beer. If I do liquor, you forget your nice and blackout. Well, okay. Well, you could stick. Oh yeah, Sapporo is one as well. I realized I didn't have any soju sake at the bartender stream. No, you just had a white bartender stream. You need a well. There's not really like mixed. Is there mixed drink with sake? I think people just drink that straight. I've never heard of a mixed drink with sake. Like soju, there's like the soju bomb. Have you ever done soju bomb? Is that? You've even had Japanese microbrews. I've been to a couple beer factories. Okay, a very common thing in Japan is going to the beer factory. Like I don't know why that's like a big thing. And like my family, we went with multiple times with my family, like when I was like underage, like when I was like 12. But the beer factories also make like Fanta and they make like all the Japanese soft drinks and stuff. So I guess you could have that too. Um, it's it's just it's interesting. But yeah, I went to the beer factory. I'm like, this is so boring, man. I don't like beer. Like I'm 12. We blacked out from tequila once, and I haven't wanted tequila ever since. I've never blacked out. I've gotten fairly drunk like when I was like younger. Um, but I've never blacked out. Like I was like, I feel like it's like I feel like if you do it like multiple times, it's very concerning. Like I understand like doing it like a few times, like because you just don't know your limit. But like I had friends that were like, oh yeah, I just black out regularly. I'm like, isn't that terrifying? Like I'd be so scared if I didn't remember what happened. You know? Um, but you're so good. I love it. I don't really have it that often. I've had like just a taste. Obviously I don't drink, so like I've like tasted it. They have like all sorts of flavors though. Like they have when I go to the liquor store to buy like sake and stuff for cooking, and like they have like huge thing of like soju, and they have like every flavor. They have like Yakuruto flavor, which is like the yogurt drink. I'm like, you have this flavor of soju? That's crazy. That's the one where they shake it before pouring. No, it's where you put it. It's where you like put a shot of soju into beer, into like a pint of beer. And generally, like the game is like you like balance it. I think you put like chopsticks and then you like balance it and then you like hit the table, and then the person who like drops it in has to drink it. But I don't think you can really do it by yourself. It's not. There's no like. There's no stakes there. Um, all your Korean homies tell me I'll be able to hang with the logos in soju. Sorry, in Seoul. Sorry. It seems like it. It sounds like they like there's a big drinking culture, you know? Have you guys ever had the candy Sour Patch Kids? What? Is this a rare candy? That's like a normal candy here. Do you guys don't have it? They're made in oh, you guys don't have it? Cause it's like a normal candy. It's like asking, have you ever had M&Ms? Like, yeah, I've had it before. um, you had Chelada in your fridge, just watermelon flavor and tastes like candy. That's like the most dangerous alcohol. Where if it tastes like sometimes it just doesn't taste like anything at all. You guys ever had chicken? Yeah, I like how we put in like quotation marks. I thought I was like, do you guys don't have it? But I guess they might not have it. You enjoy sour candies? Yes, Sour Patch Kids are good. But they're very common here. I always have a fun time trying to figure out which like, cause like I feel like there's like some I didn't know they were Canadian. I thought Americans had it too. But yeah, sometimes it's like there's some candies that exist in Canada but don't exist in America, but they do exist in the UK, which is very confusing. So most like, what candies do people like not have? Like, what would be like a novelty, you know? You're mainly asking the Europeans in the chat. I mean, I'm the one who reads the chat, so like sounds like I mean, and like there's one European, and like me and Estat are Canadian. um, as it tastes like, I mean, there might be more Europeans. I'm sorry, I don't know. I mean, at this time, probably actually more Europeans. It's to take like alcohol, you have to consciously consume alcohol every step of the way to get a sense of how much you've had. That's true. That's true. Otherwise, I mean, like how long as you're smart about it, you know, like if you really can't keep track, then sure, it should just taste like alcohol every step of the way. But like you should just be able to keep track, you know. Canada's hella European though. I think the Europeans would disagree. But I guess it is closer than America. But I don't feel like it's European. And I don't particularly. I mean, I guess I kind of know what that means, but I feel like it could be very broad, you know. But I haven't been I've only been to Europe twice, so I don't have a strong like. I've only been like very briefly, so I don't have a strong like. I went to Amsterdam, and I didn't really see much of it to be honest. I've been to Ireland. I learned a lot about Ireland because like I had a lot of coworkers that were there Irish. Um, and then yeah, obviously Paris, and then like Italy briefly, and then Greece like extremely briefly to the point where I'm like, have I really been to Greece? Like I was there for like a day and a half. Like I don't know if that counts. Feeling that you have no desire to ever go back to Ireland. I learned that Irish people think Ireland sucks. Because all my coworkers are like, "Oh, I'm sorry you have to be here." Like they're all like, "Oh, like yeah, Dublin kind of sucks. Like it's kind of ugly." And then they just like kind of like hated on Ireland the whole time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm supposed to not like it, I guess. And to be fair, it was kind of ugly. um, and then the locals over there ask, have I had Sour Patch Kids? So you gotta ask. That's true. That's true. Like you're like, have you heard of Sour Patch Kids? We just stream at midnight. I was actually laughing. You guys actually made me laugh out loud. Like the reaction, like the Discord reactions to the comment. Like people started saying 9, and then people started saying like their own time as well. I thought that was funny. Um, I thought I was pretty desensitized to the reaction jokes because Istat will do it no every chance he gets, you know. But that one surprised me. Back in 432 hertz, am I? What is 432 hertz? The audio, the video? I don't know. But yeah, hope you're doing well today, Angel. I'm not a hertz person. I think my monitors. Oh, better mic. Okay, better mic. Yeah, definitely. We just pirate radio frequency. What? What does that mean? Am I a pirate? Um, yeah, this mic is. Although my USB mic is not that bad. It actually just like I don't think it sounds terrible. You know, like it's not. It's obviously not as good, but like it's not that bad. But yeah, I miss my streaming setup. I realized how much stuff I have. I was like, I realized how much like how optimized my streaming setup is. Like after like 3.5 years, you know, like I kind of bought everything that I want for stream, and then everything's like perfectly set up. And then once I'm taken out of that, I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. Like what a terrible quality stream, you know. When the new Deadpool come out, it's July. I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm a big fan of Hugh Jackman. I love Wolverine. Um, although not like the Wolver like I don't watch X-Men movies that much. I've only watched a few, and they weren't that good. But Logan is so good, and I like Hugh Jackman, and I'm like okay, I'm like on the fence about Deadpool movies, because like on one hand, I do appreciate like obviously they're funny at times. Like some of the jokes I'm like, I don't feel that like you know, they're not really my cup of tea, you know. Um but I love really meta things. Like I love meta stuff, especially in games, but like in movies you don't see it that often. But like I love really meta things, so Deadpool really like, you know, he's a spot for that. Um but like the jokes itself like can be hit or miss for me. So like the Deadpool is a little too like vulgar for me sometimes, you know. Sometimes I'm like kind of like rolling my eyes at it, but I still enjoy it. And, you know, obviously, like, our hometown hero, Ryan Reynolds. Um, but yeah, I like Hugh Jackman. He's very cool. He's very handsome. He's good at singing. Like, he's got it all, you know? He's only doing the planet. He could play Logan. Yeah, yeah. He had to come back even after, even post Logan. He must come back. I was kind of like, are they really gonna bring him back? Like after, because like Logan was like the perfect ending for his character. But like I think whatever is going on in Deadpool, I haven't watched a trailer. Because I just don't care about trailers. But like I watched a trailer, but I'm assuming there's some sort of like meta thing going on. You know, like it's not like him from Logan. It's like either it's like Hugh Jackman, like the movie itself, like he is playing Hugh Jackman, um, or there's some sort of like weird like shenanigans, like multiverse shenanigans going on, or there's some meta aspect. I don't know. Um, I mean, Deadpool's like a ninja with guns and a potty mouth. Is he like a ninja? I don't know. But he has like swords. That's the only ninja thing about him, you know. And welcome in Thunder. Please keep only English only in chat. It's two katana. That is pretty ninja. I have been. Um, I finally got my own copy of Elden Ring, right? Because I was, I was playing with someone else's account before, and I wanted my own copy so we could play like seamless co-op. There's like a seamless co-op mod. Because I think normally when you play co-op in Elden Ring, like you just summon them for like the boss and then they just disappear. And there's like walls in the game where you like can't pass in multiplayer, and you have to like it's kind of like restricted to certain areas at a time. Um, and I'm not sure if you could do like open world and stuff in co-op. So I wanted to play like the seamless co-op mod, which is like the most popular mod. So I finally got my own copy. I got like the one with the DLC, and I kind of realized like I'm kind of just like embracing the weebiness because I think my favorite weapon is definitely katana. Like, because like every other it's just very satisfying. Like it's quick, you know. It's like it has a very quick animation. It has a good range, you know. I don't like the really big heavy weapons, you know. I don't like really big heavy weapons. I don't want a dagger, like, you know, that's obviously like it's kind of hard. Um, so like I'm like really my favorite weapon is like the starting katana, which is actually a very good katana. Um, um, Weaver learned Shuma's been overtaken by Weaver. I know. But it is like kind of like katana is very very like satisfying weapon in the game, you know. Just because it's like the range and stuff. Because I don't like spears ever since like I played like You guys remember I played Dark Souls 3 that one time, and I started with the starting class that has a spear, and it was kind of a mistake. I should have started with like an easier starting class, you know. So I kind of have like trauma about the spears, you know. And I just don't like their animations and stuff. Speaking of Weavery, welcome in Yokomoto. No, I was talking about Elden Ring. I finally bought Elden Ring for myself. And I found someone made like a tool so you can like transfer the save over. So like now I have like a finished game on my account, but I have like none of the Steam achievement. It's like I've been playing for 10 minutes and I finished the game, you know? But now that I'm playing on co-op, I'm getting all the achievements. It's all good. Elden Ring for LARPers, kind of. It kind of has that like medieval vibe, which is the vibe I don't like about it. Like, cause I don't like all the armors. Like maybe I should download like if I'm already playing modded, like maybe I should just get like cool mods for armors, you know? And I don't feel strongly about like swords and stuff, you know? I talk about a Japanese game. I am. End up buying Elden Ring. Let's go. I always get Elden and Elden confused. Like Elden with an I is like from Zelda, but Elden with an E is the game, you know? You probably like Bloodborne more. No, I don't like Bloodborne. I don't like the vibes. I actually really don't like steampunk. Um, I just don't like any of those. I like the aesthetic I like in video games. I like obviously a cute aesthetic. Um, I like a cute aesthetic. I like modern aesthetics. Like I like like Detroit Become Human. Not like cyberpunk, but like yeah, that kind of. I like normal like looking like cities and stuff like that. And I like pretty in nature ones where it's like cute um like Breath of the Wild, I would say. That kind of aesthetic. Um I thought Bloodborne was more vampire. I think it's a lot of things together, yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it stuff. I think you will. I think you will enjoy it. Let me know if you need. I don't have good advice, but you should detail your progress. You should do what I did and be like, hey, I beat this boss, If it's a Carney would say Quake is cute. I've seen the characters. I had like a crisis when choosing a character. I was like, oh my god, they're all ugly. Doom is adorable. Sure, sure. I cut my hair recently. I did. I cut it on Thursday. I just got it like refreshed, like my roots are growing in, so I got it recolored, and now my scalp is so itchy. Like, cause like when I use like the dye, like, and I just like it just makes your scalp very itchy. But I'm trying to resist it. I think I just need to wash it one more time, but I don't want to wash it so soon after it already got washed as a thing. But I realized I like stained my pillow. Because I think the dye didn't wash out completely. I think I stained my pillow. I don't know what to do about this. Surely, like, the hair dye does not come out of the pillow. Means you're covering up your gray hair. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I had to color it over. Do you think you'd ever grow it back out to 2021 Meiji style? I think eventually. Because, like, short hair is a bit more, like... I had to keep going back to the hairdresser, right? And I think eventually I'd want longer hair, but I'm not sure. I think if I do that, I want to like, I would dye it all black, like back to my natural hair color, and then I let it grow. Like, I let it grow until I had no more dyed hair left. You know what I mean? And then I would let it grow out and keep cutting it short until I had no more of that hair left, which would take like a year and a half. And then I would grow it out because I do not want like damaged hair when it's long. It just feels like really gross. When it gets long, it's just because you're being frugal. Exactly, exactly. I think I'll like stop dyeing it though. Like I think I wanted like a lighter color for the. You can't really see it because it's kind of like dark out, but I want a lighter color for the summer. And then once the summer's over, I'm gonna dye it back black, and then I'll see like how I feel if I want to. Once the damaged hair grows out, like I don't know if I'll grow it out completely. Well, I haven't quite decided. I'm pretty attached to the short hair at this point though. Um, if Mija grows out her hair, she's saving for a house. That's true. That's true. Hair is very expensive. What's your natural hair color? It's pretty close to this. It's just like it's just black. I am Asian, so like there's a very small range of hair colors I can have. You like kind of like these 9 a.m. PST streams. It's quite nice. Yeah, I was kind of thinking like maybe it would be quite nice to have like both my weekend streams at 9 a.m. because like it's kind of like yeah, exactly. I mean like it was exactly the same for me. Like it was the entire middle of the day. So it's like can you really like I can't really do something like you can kind of do something before, but it has to be quite early. And then like doing something after is like I guess unless it's like dinner, it's just awkward. Like you just can't do anything that day. So I was thinking maybe it would just be nicer like to just stream in the morning because then they have like the whole rest of the day, right? Oh sorry, yeah, I just read that. If you buy electric shaver and buzz cut, you save a lot of money. Okay, actually, my hairdresser for some reason like shaves like the baby hairs on the back of my neck, and then every time I like touch it, it's like so like stubbly. It feels so. I do not like it. I'm like, why did you do that? I can feel like the stubbliness. I think if I ever buzz cut my hair, I'd just be like touching it. Like I would, I think I would not like it. I use Head and Shoulders now. My scalp never itches. I think it's just temporary. Like I think I do have Head and Shoulders. I think I could use it, but like I think it's just like I just need to wash it off, a few times. So it's not too bad. But yeah, putting dye like all over your head does make it itchy. Sunset streams are chill. Yeah, the midnight streams. Yeah. Um, and welcome in Reem. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Meet you next double. I know. Oh, it feels so weird. Um, just shave it off. Great way to save it back. But then I have to keep shaving it myself, right? That's a bit awkward for you because your dinner times you're cooking right now. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Just have dinner at a different time. Come on. You heard Bad Boy, a Big Bang. True, true. This is the English version too. It's a pretty good English version. Making stir fry. Nice. You're a stir fry enjoyer. Just finished watching Lovely Runner. I don't know what that is. Is it a drama? It's gonna end next week. What is it? Is it a drama? I've not been. I heard actually. I think Chikano, you watched it. Did you watch Fallout? People are saying it's good. I might actually watch it because I have Prime. We do intermittent fasting, so I eat between noon and 8. Oh, I see. I see. Just eat dinner at 5 p.m. like I do. A wok is top tier. I use wok for everything. Yeah. A wok is so necessary. It is such that's like the best pan. You need like I only need like 3 pans in my opinion. Like I need like a frying pan and I need a wok. And even when I have the wok, I feel like I don't even need like a pot, because like you could just use the wok. I don't use my pot that often except to cook ramen. It's a new K drama. Oh, okay. I have not heard of it. I have not been keeping up on the K dramas. I still need to finish Physical 100. Watch Fallout, good but short. Okay, but yeah, people are saying it's really good. I might check it out, but I was reading a Reddit thread about people's like show recommendations. And what did they say? What did they say? I saved the post. It was on Ask Woman, because we only need women's opinions on shows. I don't know. Yeah, Fallout. People said Fallout. Severance. I don't know what that is. The Bear is one that has been on my list for a while. I can't remember what it's on though. It's on HBO. And then there's that new show, Baby Reindeer. I don't know what it's about. I keep seeing like video essays about it though, which means like people probably either really like it or really hate it, And then there's some shows that I've already watched, like White Lotus, Yellow Jackets, stuff like that. So buy me a copy of that Fallout 4. Oh, the game. Yeah, fair enough. You get everything in your wok? Yes. I cook everything in my wok too. One of those bronze color cream pots for noodle. Yeah. Oh my god, those seem really nice because they seem really light, right? Like, I maybe I should get one at H Mart because I don't like my ramyeon cooking pot because it's like kind of like heavy. You want to play the game, but it isn't cute enough. The game is really gross. That's one thing. That's the one reason why I don't like exploring an Elden Ring. Because like everything is gross. Like Elden Ring is very like eldritch, Like there's a lot of like really weird, like there's like a weird like spider with like a baby head, Like I'm like, like I don't really want to explore if I'm gonna find stuff like that, Like it's not like appealing, Like I'm not like wow, like I really want to see more of this world. I'm like, I don't like going around. Baby Reindeer is about a stalker. It's based on a true story about a main actor, right? That sounds like I'm gonna have trouble sleeping at night after watching it. Like, is it scary? I don't like shows that give me like a really unsettling feeling, The only gross thing in Elden Ring is the basilisk. What is a basilisk? Wait, I'll look it up. You get so scared knowing they're there. What is that? I don't know the names of these enemies. Basilisk. Elden Ring? What is it? I don't think it's bad. What do you mean? Tiny rats with huge eyes. They kind of look cute. What do you mean? That doesn't look bad. I'll show you. It looks like this. That's not that bad. Come on. They jump out of a river. Oh, okay. I guess they like jump scare you. That's why. You aren't scared of anything? I mean, it's not like it's like scary while you're watching it. It's just kind of like it's some shows give you like a really like some shows give you like a sense of dread. Like that's like the kind of shows that make me very unsettled. Like Yellow Jackets kind of did that for me. Like it was very like suspenseful. Um, like shows that are very creepy. And I feel like Baby Reindeer sounds like too real. Like that's like Yellow Jackets is obviously like like that's not like a real thing that could happen. Or like it could, but like it's very unlikely. But like I feel like a Baby Reindeer would be like actually kind of scary. Like it's like watching like a horror movie about like a ghost versus watching a horror movie about like a home invasion. Like the home invasion could happen. I think that's the thing. They like pop up too. What are your? I don't know that many enemies in Elden Ring because I don't explore around. But my favorite enemies are okay. There's like the big like chariot thingies that look like a weird octopus face that like breathe fire. Those things. I really like them. I think they're funny. And I like the dinos that look like dogs. The big T-Rexes that have like tiny legs. I love those. They're like kind of weird, but they're kind of cute in like a gross way. Those are my favorites. Um, it's about a woman stalking a man though, so that makes it different. Oh, okay. Maybe it'll be okay then. Um, maybe it wouldn't be as scary. Dog dinos. Yeah, the doggy dino's nice. Slightly cute. They are slightly cute. They're kind of like deformed and like weird, but like they're kind of cute. But I try to avoid every small enemy. I do not fight like the little enemies in Elden Ring are the worst. Like you will kill the final boss of the game, and then there's like a random like I don't know, like a random guy, like just a random guy with like a shield who will just murder you. Like it's so annoying. I'm a really not big fan of the field enemies, like just like random enemies. I feel this way about like most games though. Like when I'm playing like Breath of the Wild or something, like um the random bokoblins, like just like random bokoblin will just like murder you. But like you'll like fight the final boss no problem. 'Cause it's just like you just don't respect them, and they just come out of nowhere and just kill you. Killing Radon only to be done in by some dude. Exactly. Or you just get hit by a boar. Like it's just like yeah, I don't like it. Or like some like random wolf will like will just like stun lock you and you'll just die. Like I don't know. Um, that's why I don't like. That's why I don't understand why you like the castles. Because the castles are so annoying. Like when you're running through, like there's like a bunch. There's just like tons of little enemies just coming at you, and you're like in some confined space. I just do not like it. Um, I had a really tough time in Stormville Castle. Like firstly, I get lost very easily. And secondly, like yeah, I just can't deal with like the tight spaces and there's like enemies there. How come everything in Souls games wants to kill you? I don't know. Um, Castles are awesome. You could just rush through or tactically attack. No. For me, it just goes badly either way. Like I'm like, oh, like when I'm running through, I'm dying, so I should stop and kill every enemy. But then like when I stop and kill every enemy, I die anyway. So I'm like, I think I'm just bad, but like, I think I'm just bad at fighting the small enemies. But like, it just goes terribly for me. Maybe the protagonist is the actual bad guy. Depends on what you do. Yeah, depends on what you do. But I think the world is just like a bad place, you know? Like I don't think it's like a very like inviting world. There's a lot of bad stuff going on. Imagine co-op storming a castle with your home. That's what I did. I said I got seamless co-op. And yeah, we just went through the main gate in Stormvale Castle, and it was fine. I'm just gonna Steam. Let's go. No Steam. But yeah, so but I will say seamless co-op is a bit easy. Like I think just like having 2 people in the boss fight just makes it so much easier. I think the scaling is a bit off for 2 people. Like I think they added like extra like on the mod they added like extra scaling if you have like 4 or more people, because I think the max you can have in Elden Ring is like 4. And I think the mod you're allowed to have more. But like I think the scaling for 2 people is a bit off because it feels a bit easy. Am I gonna cop GTA 6? I don't think so. I bought GTA 5 on like a big sale, and I haven't really played it much. I think I would enjoy like just like the general like driving around and stuff like that, but then like I didn't like the missions. I had a really tough time with the missions. I was like, firstly, you know, there's like the beginning of the game where you do like the car race with Lamar. I like lost it so many times. Like I'm like, how am I okay? Like why am I losing? And then there's like that one where like your son is on the yacht, and then like he's like on the highway, and you have to like get him off the yacht or whatever. But like I couldn't do it. It's crazy how GTA 5 dropped for 3 gens. Yeah, it's been a long running game for sure. Yeah, maybe it's just, you know, maybe it's just not like, maybe if there's just like a sandbox. Like a sandbox mode, I think I would maybe enjoy that more, because the main story is not, I don't like the gameplay of the main story. And I think the cars drive too fast. It's very hard to control the cars. Imagine when GTA 7 gets announced in 2040. Yeah. I just don't feel that strongly about it, you know? But yeah, recently, the game I've been playing recently, I think I'm gonna get very into is I finally bought Planet Coaster. I keep saying Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I think it's called Planet Coaster because it went on sale for $3. The game is normally $60, but you should never buy for $60 because it always goes on sale for like $5, $3. It is 3 Canadian, so it's probably like $1 US, you know? So it always goes on sale. But then I realized I started the game and there's no tutorial. Like I was like, oh, okay, I started playing the game and it was going badly, so I was like, let me play the tutorial level, and it was like, welcome to your park, and then it nothing. Like it was just like literally nothing, and I was like, and apparently like if you check in the corner, there's like a list of objectives that you're supposed to do to start the game, but they didn't make you aware of this at the start. So the tutorial is just there was literally 0 tutorial. They just drop you and they're like here's your theme park, like have fun, and like the game is very complex. But like, and then there's a tutorial button on the main page, but it links to a YouTube playlist, and I'm like, that's not a tutorial. Like I'm sure like other people on YouTube have made better. The tutorial is just like watch YouTube. Like that's kind of bad, honestly. Apparently the console version has a tutorial, but they just didn't add it on PC. But yeah, welcome in, Celion. What is that game about? It's like a tycoon game. It's like you build up a theme park and you have to like manage it, right? You need to tell you played hundreds of hours of it, Shirley. I just bought it because I avoided buying it for so long because I was like, I thought I would degen, you know. Yeah, tutorial. Look it up. Literally, it literally links to YouTube. But it's just like. So then, like, I started building my park, and I was like, oh, I think I'm doing a good job, you know? I started on, like, the normal difficulty of, like, you kind of start, the park where you start from nothing. And then, like, I put up a shop. I put up a shop, like a restaurant, and the restaurant just loses money. Like, the restaurant just loses hundreds of dollars a month. And, like the rides make money. I figured out how to make the rides make money. But the shops just like lose money. They're just like money sinks. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like no matter what I do, I close the shop, still losing money. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I can't figure it out. Maybe I just don't start with the shop. I don't. Maybe like that's just how it works on the theme park. Like the theme park shops just lose money and you make money on the rides. I don't know. Are they like a loss leader? Like I don't know. So I could figure it out, but I might restart and try to do it better this time. But I've been watching tutorials. I've been watching infinite tutorials, but it's very complex. Like for example, like even just the rides. Like the ride will be like, oh, like you can adjust like you can adjust like um obviously like the price of the ride. You can adjust you can adjust like how the ride works. Like if it's a carousel, you can be like, oh, like the carousel will spin slowly and then like it will spin quickly and then it will spin slowly again. But like yeah, this is 17, welcome in young. I love 17. And then like yeah, and then you can adjust like the ride capacity before it starts. And then there's like a ride capacity before it starts, like a minimum and a maximum. And then there's like a minimum like wait time, like when it hits that capacity, like how long it will wait before it starts. So then like you might be running the ride, but it's not at full capacity, and then people are still waiting. So you have to like adjust all these values. It's very like it is very like micromanaging, which is what I like. But there's just so much. There's so much to learn. It's a very complex game. Um, it's a very complex game, and there's no tutorial at all. I'm like, how could you do this? Um, I'm a big proponent. I'm a big like proponent of like having good tutorial in game. Um, and the game does not do that. But I'm sure the game is fun anyway. What's up, YouTube? Today we're gonna build some code. Yeah, I didn't watch their actual tutorials because I thought they would be bad, you know? Not talking much since Wuthering Waves came out, the Genshin copied Breath of the Wild. crawled out from their holes. I tried to have reasonable discussions, but it's so exhausting. I wouldn't even bother. Like, I feel like if the people who say Genshin copied Breath of the Wild, okay, obviously, like, they copied some things. Like, understandable, right? Like, they copied, like, like, or they probably took inspiration from, like, the wall climbing and the paraglider, whatever. But, like, if you've played Genshin, like, past the tutorial, like if you've done like the daily loop of Genshin, it is not like Breath of the Wild at all. like the exploration is like one part of it, and even the exploration is very different. I feel like the gameplay loops of Breath of the Wild and Genshin are they're just like not the same game at all. But they did copy some things, like, or they did like, they did have inspiration for some things, but like, come on, since Breath of the Wild came out, every game is gonna have like every open world game is gonna have like a paraglider, like. Is just like having a paraglider is not the whole game, it's just like one like very small aspect of it. And games like copy stuff like that all the time, like Breath of the Wild innovated X mechanic, and games are gonna use that now from now on, right? It was made by one guy in assembly. That was Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon has been around since like the 90s or something, right? So the first games were probably made in that way. But there's no way like a game that came out in 2016 someone makes an assembly. Like that's like torture. Like why would you do that, Like there's like imagine making like when you have all these tools to make a easier job, like why would you make it an assembly? That sounds painful. I feel like even coding something very simple, it would just like take so long. The Breath of the Wild devs watched Mononoke and they were like, yeah, definitely Mononoke vibes. Tears of the Kingdom. It's a Giga Chat way of coding a game. It would take you like Roller Coaster Tycoon is like very complex. It would take, or sorry, no, Planet. Okay, we're all getting them confused. Planet Coaster is very complex. It would take like 10 years. Okay, if it was one guy, it would probably take like 20 years to code an assembly. Yeah, but there's no way now. Like back then, understandable, but now like with all the, yeah, it just doesn't seem right. I eagerly wait my game coming in 20 years, and it's like what would be a very it's like Tetris. It would take like 20 years to code. Choose not to engage. Just this dude. Apart from having gacha, they copied everything, including the story. What? Yeah, I wouldn't even bother like replying, you know, because like if you say like they're the exact same apart from the gotcha, they obviously like it's a very disingenuous take, you know. I would not. Yeah, I would not bother with that. Um, but yeah, it's just I think people were calling it like, you know, yeah, anime Breath of the Wild at the start, but I think it's very clear now that you know the core like mechanics of the game and the core gameplay loop are very different. I think like if you played both, it's very like it's very clear. Which actually like goes to show like for example like I had played like 500 600 hours of Breath of the Wild. I'm very comfortable playing Breath of the Wild, right? When I played Genshin, I was so confused. Like I had a really hard time like understanding the mechanics of Genshin, like the character leveling mechanics and like the yeah, like all the leveling mechanics and like the team compositions and stuff like that. Like the whole combat aspect of it is completely different. And it was very like foreign to me, you know, which goes to show that it's not the same. But I don't do exploration, and also like even the exploration. I I I joined. Or sorry, not joined. I played Breath of the Wild a lot, and I love the exploration of Breath of the Wild. I don't like the exploration in Genshin. I think they're very different. I think Breath of the Wild is intrinsically motivated exploration because like when you explore in Breath of the Wild, you don't really find anything worthwhile. You know, like you'll find like cool locations, yes, but you won't get like rewards for exploring, right? Like if you open like I don't even open chests in Breath of the Wild because there's like useless stuff in them. Like you open it like you find like a chest that's like so hard to open and it has like an amber in it and you're like wow I can sell this for 20 rupees like great. You know yeah you get actually nothing. And so like Breath of the Wild is very like you explore because you want to see the places and you explore because you want to see what's in the world and you don't explore because of the rewards. But Genshin is very extrinsically motivated. Like there's a chest around every corner. There's a little the world is very full of um rewards, right? Like you get a lot of like there's like a new chest to open or like there's like a new like challenge thingy or there's like you know for about every corner. Um, eat a golden poop. That's true. That's true. So I think they're very different. Even the exploration, they have similar mechanics, yes. But I don't think that's very relevant. You know. Can't wait to pull for Zelda on the next banner, but I don't think I have enough Korok chips. Can you imagine if they made a Zelda gacha? And then like you like gotcha for the weapons, and you're like, oh, I got a ancient great. What is it called? I got an ancient sword, like you know. But you can't do that because the weapon would break. Um, Link is real pity. Oh no. Remember one time there was a really hard shrine that was a struggle and the reward in the chest was an elixir. It didn't, and then like they give you food, like in Breath of the Wild they give you like a food reward and you have like it's like late game you have like 30 hearts and the food they give you heals you for like 2 hearts and you're like oh like well thank you you know like the food rewards actually suck. But like the cooking in I was actually the one thing I don't like in the one thing I feel like they could have improved in Breath of the Wild was the cooking. Because the cooking was very fun at the start. Like I was like, wow, look at all these things I can cook. But then later in the game, the only thing that's worth cooking is one durian. Like that's literally the only thing that's ever worth cooking is just like one durian, one hearty radish, you know? Um so it's like the cooking ultimately felt a bit pointless, you know? Can you imagine how they're gonna one up Breath of the Wild Tears and Kingdom? I'm very excited. Yeah, there's no way they just iterate on it again, right? They have to do something different because, like, I feel like Tears of the Kingdom was already like, I think it would be a step too far to just like do like you know Breath of the Wild 3 kind of thing, you know? Because Tears of the Kingdom was already very iterative. Um, I think if they iterate again, it's gonna be like they definitely need a new world. Um, if they have the same world again, I don't know if it will fly. Giving back my durians. Yeah, it's crazy. They didn't have them in Tears of the Kingdom, right? It's it's not a good time. It's gonna have use the same map, but I was Space Islands. No way. They're gonna have like yeah, they're gonna like instead of the sky, there's gonna be Sky Islands. There's gonna be the depth again, and then there's gonna be like where can they even add something? Where can they even add something? They're gonna have to have like well, there's no other dimensions to add. Oh, maybe underwater. They're gonna allow like underwater exploration. Your partner Link wants to find his twin sister Linkle, but learn that she is the leader of the Calamity Ganon Restoration Forces. No. Oh no. A whole new island with one shrine on it. Let's go. One whole shrine. And then they charge $90 for that. And the other team is milking their IP. I mean, they're just making new games, man. You can have 10 companions following you. Oh no, that sounds terrible. Imagine trying to press A at any point in time. Every time you press A, something happens, like and the game just lags. I thought they gotcha would be cool. You'd will for Agatha. Would it be cool? I don't know. I don't know if I like the idea of it, you know? Although, you know, I'm kind of I do agree that like a main part of Genshin is like the gacha. I think that the gacha is quite fun. But do I support it? Do I support it on like a moral level? No. But do I support it? Like, is it fun? Yes. Like, is it like as someone who like stays within my means and like doesn't overspend on Genshin, it is fun, you know. But I don't. I think it is predatory. You support it monetarily? Yeah. I haven't spent money on Genshin in a while. Okay. That'd actually be sick to have like a whole gang of warriors from like Zora's domain following you. The game would not be able to handle it. It would lag so much. Like the game could even handle like 3, you know? Would they kill off Sidon? No, Sidon's a fan favorite. How can they kill him? They'd kill Zelda before they kill Sidon. Resurrect Beefman, kill off Sidon. She would be sad. That might happen though if they make a gacha. You know? They're like, we can only have waifus. They just have. Actually, no. Sidon would sell. If they made a gacha, Sidon would sell. Maybe I'll just be funding it. It wouldn't just be me though. So many people love Sidon. Instructions on Siri clear. Setting aside 1K for Cloran. No. I'm setting aside 1K for Sujin, my new daughter. She's so cute. I still don't like that they have child characters in Genshin, but Sujin is so cute. Like Sujin is adorable. But do I morally agree with having child characters? No. But will I monetarily? No. I haven't spent money. Have you seen her gameplay? Not technically out yet. I haven't seen any trailers. I was gonna watch some trailers on Wednesday. I don't know if they probably have shown her gameplay, no, because they had the live stream, and they usually showed some. Actually, I don't know. I never watched the live stream. I've never watched a live stream in my life. But I don't know. Like I actually like I'm not like against leaks. I'm not against leaks, but I was like looking at the leaks for Arlecchino, and it kept like it just kept changing. I was like, what's the point of looking at the leaks if it just keeps changing? I'll just wait, you know. Like I'm not that impatient. I'll just wait. Because it was like they're like, oh, like this is her kit, and then they're like, wait, no, this is her kit. This is their, and like it just kept changing. I was like, okay, I can't be bothered. Like, you know, nothing's final until like it's out, you know. 4.7, 4.8. I don't know. I'm just excited for Dane's Lift Quest. Like I have been enjoying like the main like the Archon quest in Genshin. Like I do enjoy it, but it's really not the same. I'm really most invested in the sibling story. Imagine making the game that's so weeby. Its origins aren't even in Japan. I think like their original slogan. Well, what is their slogan? Like the slogan for MiHoYo when they first started, it was like something about otaku. It was like games for otakus made by otaku or something like that. Like it was like something really cringe. Like I can't remember what it was. But yeah, they are weebs for sure. Um, but it's actually very it is pretty cringe. It was something like that. I can't remember what it is. Um, it was something along those lines, but um, it's actually very interesting. Like they have such a executive producer Yokomoto. Maybe that's why Yokomoto knows. Like he's like, have you seen Clorandia or is that not out yet? It's because it's insider. Um, um, but yeah, me by otakus and Yokomoto exactly. What are you talking? Are you talking about history? How long ago is this history? But what am I trying to say? Yeah, like apparently Genshin is such a big like cultural export for because it's so popular now that it's such a big cultural export for China. And like China has all these laws that are like, oh, we don't allow like feminine, like we don't want like feminine men in our video games and stuff like that. But like, what am I trying to say? Like they don't allow like feminine men in video games, and they don't allow like certain like. But Genshin is like so, like they just like put all this stuff in. Like they have very pretty boys in there. They have very effeminate men in the game. And they have like a lot of like sneaky kind of like they have a lot of like sneaky like LGBT stuff in it as well. So it's just like you can kind of tell that like like they are like obviously under censorship, but like they're I will get maybe I don't know what their intentions are obviously, but like it's not very sneaky at all. It's actually quite overt, but it kind of I guess it's like you wouldn't like not everyone would notice it. But yeah, they definitely like include that stuff though. But I think they kind of just get away with it because they're just so popular, right? And they make so much money. And so and they want these like cultural exports, right? So I think they just get away with it. I'd be weak seeing in the credits Yokomoto. If Yokomoto was in the credits, would you play? But yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, I don't think I'll be spending on Genshin anytime in the near future because I've kind of just been like saving and saving and saving, so I don't have anything. Oh no, true. We worked on it, so maybe up to par. That's true. That's true. Um, Ashe, another Zelda character. I do not know these characters. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm a fake Zelda fan. What are you saving for? Nothing. I just don't like anything. I'm just very picky. Okay. I'm gonna pull for Sijuin, but I think I'll still have a lot of wishes left even after that. If you saw my name in the credits, would you play the game, or would you go, this is clearly gonna be a boomer shooter skip? If I saw your name in the credits, I would just think you're there for the paycheck. Like I would, I wouldn't think about I wouldn't be like you must feel strongly about the content of the game, you know. We need a Miju Twilight Princess playthrough, like a man in the desert needs water. No, I would hate it. Miju blows all their money on haircut to get by video game. That's true. That's true. Your boy, you. Hello, Sacred. Welcome in. How are you? It's an early stream, so I guess it's a good time for you. I'm spending all my money on hair, Pilates, and traveling. How much to get you to stream it? There is no price on the pain that it would cause me to stream Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is one of the longest intro areas in Zelda. Miju wouldn't make it out of that area. Probably. You guys saw how I went with Wind Waker. I was like dying every minute I was playing that game, okay? I'm very tired after this morning, but doing good with the cozy stream ahead. Nice. Um, but yeah, I hope you can relax now after a busy morning. But yeah, so me and old Zelda games don't mix. Like as soon as you put me in a dungeon, I will like no matter what. Like I think even in like Elden Ring, like at all the dungeons, I'm like I can't survive. You know, old Twilight Princess is old, man. I would say new Zelda games are like Breath of the Wild. um, I can't breathe. It's okay. It's okay. It is definitely a classic Zelda game. Yeah. Old man yelling at Cloud. Twilight Princess. Of course, of course. A classic Zelda game. Yeah. An old school game. Breath of the Wild being 7 years old. Yeah, okay, that's true. Breath of the Wild is 7 years old. People who were born when Breath of the Wild came out could probably play it now. That is actually crazy. But yeah, welcome in, protagonist. That is actually crazy. But yeah, so you guys know guys, I can't play games that came out before. I can't play games that came out before. I want to say like 2014. I'm sorry. I have a bad time. Like, I need like every quality of life improvement in video game. I need like accessibility settings. Like, I need a lot of things in video game. Okay. Yeah, I want to say like 2014 is my limit. Actually, I could be wrong. Okay, maybe 2010. Maybe 2010. Let's say that. Like any game you try to get me from like the 90s or something, like I will actually die. Like I cannot do it. Picking out games past 2014 for Major. Okay, okay. I don't. I'm sure there's games that came out after 2014 that I still wouldn't play, but you know. Speaking of Twilight Princess, I have to go to the bathroom. So enjoy the our favorite song from Twilight Princess. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Oh my god, sitting with my legs cross-legged and now my joints are. I am old as well. I was born before 2010. I'm very old. Okay, okay. BRB. Okay, okay, I'm back. Mr. Zelda really popped off when producing this banger. Yes. There's no way his name is John. You think some guy named John? If Mr. Zelda's first name is probably like I don't know. I don't have enough Japanese name knowledge to think of like a what's the Japanese equivalent of John? I don't know. I don't know if they really have that. Um, whoever scored Twilight Princess needs a Grammy. I mean, I don't know many songs of it, but Malamart is obviously my favorite. What's a common Japanese name? I don't know. I think it's like it depends on the generations, right? Like, so like if it's like an older Japanese man, then like I don't know. Shigeru John Miyamoto, of course. Japanese people don't even have middle names. We know Maya is the most common for women. Of course, of course. Everyone in Japan is named Maya. It gets very confusing, you know? Actually, it's kind of funny because like a lot of people don't realize that Maya is a Japanese name, right? Because like people who speak English just assume it's an English name, right? And like people in Japan just assume it's like a Japanese name, and they didn't even realize that it's like it's Japanese as well. Your homie's wife's name is Yoriko. I don't think it's very common. And I heard that like generally names that end with, not all of them, but like a lot of names that end with ko are like a bit like old fashioned, but not all of them. Like it kind of depends on the name, but like there's a lot of like older names that end with ko. But like a common one for like moms. I know quite a few like Asian moms named like Yasuko. That's a very common one. So I'm not sure. But I'm not sure for men. I'm not very good at with like names in Japan, like because I don't have a good sense of it, you know. um, but yeah, I don't know what the common name would be. We'll just say maybe he has an English name. It's John. You know, Japanese give me the most common male name. I'm sure I could look it up. And welcome in, Kim. I'm not used to having a high quality background again. It is good to be back. Finally, I don't have the my brother's room in the background, you know? They'll just call you by your last name. That's true, that's true. It's like you end up not knowing a lot of people's first names because like a lot of famous people or like a lot of like well known people are like referred to by their last name. No, Luca, I know. But I think Luca's happy. He has my mom back. He must be, you know, he must not miss me at all. Your last name is Helen Gottman. I would die if people call me that. All the butchering. True, true. I would not be fun. I think it would be a okay, people don't mess up Maya that much. What's Sakura's first name? It's just Sakura. It's Sakura. No, I think her last name is like Miyawaki. I think. But it's the Pink Man. The Pink Man. Oh. The dad from Persona 5. Is he pink? I don't know who Jesse Pinkman. Jesse Pinkman, Jesse Pinkman. His Japanese name, his weeb name, the weeb name is Sakura. His name is Sakura. Pretty funny. Sakura seems pink. It is pink. Yeah, you're right. The flower. Coffee and curry. The goat. Maybe in the Japanese, like in the Japanese dub, they call him Sakura. They all have Japanese names. Jesse is named Sakura, and Walter White is called like, I don't know. It's a godlike combo. We need that restaurant IRL. Oh my god, my hairdresser was telling me that for breakfast he eats like yakiniku for breakfast, like grilled meat for breakfast. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I eat like fried chicken or like grilled meat for breakfast. I was like, what? I'm like, that's not normal. What's the name of that curry chain again? Coco Curry? Sounds like a good breakfast. He was like, I'm trying to lose weight, but like I'm not losing weight. And he was like, I was like, oh, like what kind of stuff do you eat? And he was like, oh, like I don't eat carbs for dinner. And I was like, oh, like I guess that's fine. But then he just like he's like, but I just eat as much as I want. Like, well, I feel like I see your problem here. um, Another day on your way to work, you saw Pizza Planet Toyota pickup truck. Wow, like the one from Pixar, right? Or from Toy Story. That is kind of fun. You'd always have people taking pictures of your car, though. You would not be very discreet, you know. Like if you wanted to go somewhere like discreetly, like it would be like, it wouldn't be. It would be very difficult. Yeah, you can't do a crime and exactly. If you're doing a hit and run, you better not have a Pizza Planet truck. Food hard when you're trying to lose weight. Apparently, he was like, "Oh yeah, he's like, I don't eat that much these days." And he was telling me how many plates of sushi he eats at like kaiten sushi, like the conveyor belt sushi. And he was like, "Oh yeah, like, like, if I was gonna eat a lot, I'd eat like 25 plates." Like, and he's like, "That's not that much." And I was like, "Bro, that's so much. Like, that is like, each plate has like 2 pieces of sushi on it." So that means he's eating 50 pieces of sushi, which is like a lot. And then like I was like, "That's a lot." And he was like, "No, it's not a lot." And then the guy, like the hairdresser next to him, was like, "Bro, that's a lot." It's really funny. Man robbed a bank and escaped in a Pizza Planet truck. Yeah, that would be it would be very easy to tell who that is, you know? I feel like recently I've been seeing a lot of custom license plates, and it's very interesting to see. I'm like, why does everyone have all these? And I'm like, I wonder what it means, you know? Like some of them have like some of them are like, what does that mean? Like why do you have that on your license? Like why? You know? Like a vanity plate. Right. Aren't they like really expensive? If you ain't robbing Federal Reserve in a pizza truck, you ain't a pro. That's true. That's true. If you were really that good, if you were the best GTA player ever, you could rob it in that truck. You know? Yeah, he was just like telling me how much he eats, and it's like I was like, that's a lot. I'm like, and that is quite a bit. um, I'm not sure if they're expensive, but they seem kind of excessive. I think they're quite expensive. That's what I've heard. But I don't know how much. I never tried to get one. You know, I just take a picture of my license plate, and then I remember the number like that. Yeah, I finally remember the number though. I will say, like, it took me like, a little over 2 years to remember the number, but now I remember it. I can type it in at the pay parking. No problem. I don't even have to look at my phone. You know. But yeah, I was forgot it before. But I guess if I had one that was like Miju Games, like I wouldn't forget. You know. Wait. How do you even type it into the like? Imagine if you had a license plate that had like 7 letter. Okay, our license plates are like six letters and numbers, right? What if you had a custom license plate that had like 7 letters? So if you go to like the pay parking slot, like is there enough? Can you even type it in? Isn't that like confusing? Like what if you can't type it in? Me jug on the plate. That would be funny. But I think that would be that would be like doxing myself, you know. If anyone ever saw me, they would know, you know. Like I want to be very discreet. I'm just banking on the fact that like actually I think it would be like I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to say because like if you see someone in person, it's very different than in on camera, right? Like sometimes like I feel like if you guys saw me in person, there's a chance you'd be like, "Is that Michi?" You know, like you wouldn't be sure, you know. You need free extra stickers for our legacy followers. Sure. Stop at a red light and dude next to you starts blasting Malomart. Then you know that's their homie, you know. Be like, wow, she looks taller on camera. Oh my gosh. How tall do you think I am, Angel? How tall do I look on camera? You put on your car if you add it? Okay. I'll send you one. 5'5"? What? What? I guess you can't tell because like there's no one to compare. You haven't seen a Just Dance. Even if I stand up, like there's nothing really to compare me to, you know? Like you don't know how tall that shelf is. I guess there's like stuff on it where you could kind of like, kind of see compared the height, you know? She's 4'10", 4'11". I'm not. I'm at least 5 feet. Yeah, I haven't done Just Dance stream in a while. I actually like didn't renew my Just Dance Plus subscription, but I can't even really stream Just Dance. I'd have to buy it again, but I just don't think it's worth the money. And I feel like Just Dance has kind of not been as fun, you know? Would you really squeeze that extra inch in there to say above 4 feet? Exactly. What do you mean above 4 feet? You mean 5 feet? I am definitely not close to being below 4 feet, okay? I was buying like, oh, actually you can kind of see on the sofa there. There was these gloves that came with my Farina. I'm doing my Farina cosplay on Wednesday, right? And there was the gloves that came with the cosplay, but they're way too big. So I bought like I decided to buy like some white gloves on Amazon, and I was like, should I buy kids gloves? I was like, should I buy children's gloves? And I was looking at children's gloves, but then they were like, the gloves were for like 5-year-olds. I'm like, I probably will not fit in the gloves for like 5-year-olds. So I decided against that. So hopefully the glove I bought is like okay. Technically, Farina has one white glove and one black glove, but I was like, can I be bothered? Like, will it matter? Like technically, like her gloves are like, yeah, they're also like weird. Okay, wait, actually I'll actually show you. But like they're kind of weird. Um they they are like they're like only on the fingers. Like you know there's like fingerless gloves, but they're like the opposite. Like they're like they're like gloves that like don't cover your palm, but they're way too big. Like look how much like extra hand part there are. And it just like doesn't fit at all. But like it's like gloves that like don't cover the palm, which is like very strange. Um I couldn't like I couldn't find gloves like this. So I was like, I'm just gonna get normal gloves because like, will people care? Like, are people looking that like I know Farina like off the top of my head, if you ask me, like I know Farina has gloves, but I just assumed they were white. But she does have one white glove, one black glove. But I didn't feel like buying two pairs of gloves, so I just bought one. Like it feels like kind of a waste, you know, because I can only use one. Um, you're learning how to mime exactly. Need the white gloves for miming. And welcome in, Max. Thank you, thank you. I just got my hair refreshed a couple days ago. To get bigger hands. I'm trying. I have really tiny hands. It's a struggle. I used to play piano. It was a struggle. Even playing like games, I feel like it's a bit of a struggle, you know? Like I feel like PlayStation controller, it's fine. But like the Pro-Con is like the Nintendo Pro controller is like a bit big. I'm not a fan. I can do polyphia riffs with little hands. Yeah, and playing guitar as well. I think just having small hands is just not a fun time, you know? Like or maybe I guess you could fit your hand in small places, you know? Like you could just like you know like a Pringles can, you know? Like that could be a positive. But I think in general it would be better to have bigger hands, you know? There's a lot of wait, these gloves aren't even the same size, man. Wait, what is up with these gloves? So one glove is like a whole hand glove and one glove is like a half just finger glove. Like what? What? Oh, there's like a gem on it. These gloves are way too big. What the hell? I do not like this. And like even this part doesn't fit, you know? I feel like I would not be able to play Genshin like this. I might steal this though. I might steal this part. I might glue it onto the other one. Do you retire bartending in Bolivia ribs and fashion shows? Do you still play guitar? How often do you play the guitar? Because I play the guitar never. I was very motivated for a bit, but then I forgot. Bartending would be fun to do again. Yeah, you may as well use up that alcohol. The fashion one is too. Yeah, I wouldn't do it repeatedly. Do you wear anything? Do you wear anything like from the fashion stream like normally? Because I feel like it's not worth it unless you wear it. Like if you're gonna like buy new clothes and then like use that to like wear different stuff more regularly. But I feel like a lot of it would waste. Or I guess you could return it. I guess you could return. You don't fit in the pants anymore. Oh, yeah. I guess that could happen. Yeah, because that was before you started working out, right? That's understandable. Some of my jeans don't fit as well now. Tifa's theme would be godlike. Yeah, Tifa's theme would be cool. What else? What else? I don't know. You could do another bartender stream, beat soju and sake. Yeah. But I don't think there's any mixed streams, or not mixed streams, sorry, mixed drinks with sake. Like I can't. I've never heard of any. I'm not like an alcohol connoisseur, but like I don't think there is. You buy clothes and never wear them. I'm actually the same. Welcome in, Momo. I have a problem with that. I have a few clothes that don't, like I have a few clothes that I'm like I bought and I'm like, I don't wear this. Or especially shoes. Shoes is a big one. That's mainly because I don't go outside much. I had a lychee martini. No. I do love lychee. You have to make up new sake drinks. What would go well with like sake? I don't know. Yeah, I think shoes is a big one. I keep buying shoes and like I don't wear them for like a long time, and then I go out to wear them, and then I'm like, oh, these are uncomfortable. But then like it's too late to return them because like I bought them so long ago. So now I'm like, what have I done? So now I think I need to clear out. They're still in the shipping box. Yeah. Oh my god, I have that problem too. But recently, I haven't bought a lot of clothes recently. I just haven't really like felt like buying clothes. But now I'm kind of feeling like it again. But I don't know where to buy my clothes. I don't really have like a place where I like to buy them now. So I need to find a store, or like maybe I just need to like buy from like many different stores. Buy them off Essence. They're based in Canada. Isn't all your clothes are too expensive? I want like shirts. Like if I buy like a shirt, for example, I want it to be like under $100. Like it has to be like like maybe not even 100. Like maybe like 80 Canadian or under. You know. Your friend that dresses you. Oh, okay. I don't have any friends who I trust to dress me. Like I like picking my own clothes. Girl clothes are just expensive. I mean, it depends where you buy them. But yeah, I kind of want some like for example, this is from Yes Style, and I do really like it because it's very light, but it's already like kind of like it's very like worn out already. But and I've only had it like a year or so. But it was like really cheap on Yes Style. But now I'm like I feel like I just need some more high quality clothes. But not like really really expensive clothes. Gonna pick up some sick Street Fighter collab Uniqlo tees. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that collab. Some welcome in, Chris. Unique got summoned by Uniqlo. Some UT shirt designs haven't been that good recently. I was at Uniqlo like last month. I didn't see any I mean, at that time it was like Street Fighter, so I wasn't like super interested in it. I just took a picture for Chicano. But like, yeah, I haven't seen any. I think they're doing Tears of the Kingdom this month, but I never like. I'm not a big Tears of the Kingdom. I wouldn't go out and like Tears of the Kingdom merch, honestly. I feel like some weird Zelda fans would try to talk to me, and I don't really want that. Not that Zelda fans are weird, but like, you know, like I don't want like people talking to me about this, you know? It didn't dress me. I would just come in jeans and t-shirt everywhere. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I actually do like clothes a lot, so I buying clothes is part of the fun for me. Picking them out. Um, YouTube to be your magic words. Of course, of course. Um, yeah, if you buy a Uniqlo shirt, like a Uniqlo graphic tee, Chris probably has the same one. A lot of fans are kind of odd. Let's be real, like Nintendo gamers. I feel like it would just be some like a middle-aged man, you know? But like, oh hello, like no, I'm sure that'd be nice, but like I just don't want to discuss it, you know? Um, get the tech bro clothes, hoodie, t-shirt, and jeans. Fair enough, fair enough. Um, I I do not have that. I mean, I work from home, so I wear like leggings. I wear like leggings and a t-shirt usually for work. You haven't bought them in like months now. Yeah, me neither. I haven't bought from Uniqlo in a while. I haven't like enough. I have enough Uniqlo shirts now. But I just wear them at home. Um, but I don't have. I need to go shop. I was at Uniqlo, but I wasn't shopping for myself. So I maybe I need to go back at some point. Just tell them you got it for free because you're a Miyamoto. Sure, sure. I'll be like, how many people do you think would believe me if I said like, it's my father? You know, they might believe me because I am Japanese. You know, like, oh yeah, he sent me away to boarding school. He sent me away to boarding school when I was 12 to Canada. You know, because he was too busy making Zelda games. Or I guess he doesn't even make Zelda games. He makes like Mario games. You know. I mean, just be like, yeah. I'll just pretend I don't know. Maybe that's the play. I think a lot of my colleagues do play games and stuff. So it's but I don't know like what types of games they play. I saw people like discussing like Final Fantasy and stuff, but I was not playing that. Remember we were talking about Asian dads last week? I thought they throw outfits together with no thought, but they still look fire. That is not my experience. I don't think that's true, man. My my uncles and stuff dress very like they just I don't know they don't I don't think they look fire. They just wear normal clothes. Not a lot of my coworkers play games. No, I mean not a lot of my coworkers play games either because like um it's just like I think a lot of people are like especially like older and like they don't have time to play games, right? Um I mean just Asian dad Asia. Yeah, do you buy clothes at Costco? Yeah, that's a true Asian dad. Um that's a true Asian dad place. And welcome in, Jack. But you do want to. It's time. Just wear only Kirkland original. Throw away your Rick Owens. Throw away Rick Owens and start wearing Kirkland. It's time. They have cheap t They do, they do. I don't talk about games at work. If it ever comes up, there's a lot of yeah, my kids play games. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Um I don't have enough in common with my coworkers. Like my coworkers are just like, oh, like my kids are your age, and I'm like, oh, okay, great. Like I think I have to connect through their kids, you know. Kirkland hoodie, Rick shoes. That's a fit, you know. Um, yeah, I think a lot of like, I think it's kind of like a stereotype that like a lot of like tech people or like people in STEM like play the games, but it's only like the people who are young enough to like be in school, you know. A lot of the older people like don't play games. Um, it's not that common. It's mostly like it's mostly the younger people that play. And I think there's this like I think like especially like on Twitch, we kind of are in like there's kind of like a echo chamber. Like we all like like a lot of us are like very ingrained in like gaming culture and stuff like that. And we know about um like the new games that come out or like the very popular games. A lot of people don't even know. Like if you ask some random person off the street, like, do you know what Grand Theft Auto is? They might not know what it is, you know? Um, or like Zelda. Like a lot of my like friends, like they don't know what Zelda is. Like they have never heard of this. Like unless there's like a movie or something, they don't know. Um, just in Eddie Bauer t-shirts and boots. Eddie Bauer? Yeah, yeah, that's pretty fancy. Um, yeah, so I mean, I guess like got some nice rain jackets and stuff like that. Like, you get them at they had them at Costco. Oh, okay, okay. I see. And I never look at the clothes section in Costco. I buy socks from Costco. Um, don't they have like my bag is from Costco actually. They have like a knockoff Lululemon bag. I got that one from Costco. You know the brand Columbia, it's like frugal North Face, but it's pretty good stuff. Yeah, Columbia's good. Um, I think I was thinking like I need like a rain jacket because every time I stay at my mom's house, she has a rain jacket, and like I borrow her rain jacket to like just while I'm there, and it's very nice. I'm like, wow, rain jacket's actually kind of like you could just go out when it's raining and you're like you don't get wet. Like wow. I so many Columbia and North Face hoodies and jackets from work. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, the tech companies they have like um they always give out Columbia. I think the common one. You get like the wholesale Columbia, and then they put like the company logo on it. You know. Why does it feel like November today? It's almost June. It is cold. It's been really cold the last like week or so. I'm back at the point where I'm wearing like my warm indoor jacket. And I'm like, should I turn the heater on? um 7-Eleven umbrellas are crazy good quality for the price. You can bring it home because it doesn't fit in the luggage. I wonder if they did that on purpose. The clear ones? I don't know. I think they're just like the ones that don't fold, like the ones that don't like shorten, right? Well, then they're nice. I feel like everyone has the clear umbrella in Japan. 37C, you still wear jeans and a hoodie. What? Really? It must be so hot. You can't wear a hoodie in 37? That's crazy. I never understood the clear ones. You can still show off your whole fist. I guess you can like see where you're going. I don't know. I guess it doesn't block your vision. You can wear a hoodie in 37. Last time I was in 37, I was like dying. Like I've only been in 37 like a few times, and like I was like wearing as little clothing as possible. You know, I'm in shorts at 20 enough. I think at 20 to 25, I can still wear jeans, but I would wear like like a tank top kind of thing on top. You know, I think my legs get less warm than my upper body. You get asked if you're hot. Yeah, I would definitely be like, "Are you okay? Why are you wearing a hoodie? It's like death out, you know? You hate shorts, but sometimes it's too hot not to wear them." I'm not a shorts enjoyer either, actually. I think they're a bit like uncomfortable. You know, I don't really enjoy them. But yeah, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. Umbrella part comes down pretty far, so it's easier to see. Oh yeah, true, true. Sometimes the rain is angled right in front of you, and you need to point the umbrella kind of forward, and you don't want to bump. I guess Japan. It's kind of crowded. You don't want to bump into people. It would be impolite. So, I guess yeah. I guess it is nice to be able to. As someone who's like quite short, I feel like I'm gonna hit people with my umbrella. So it's nice to have like it's nice to be able to see through it. Um, and welcome in Desirist. You got free tickets to Anime North. Oh, enjoy. Are you gonna go? The North Anime. I'm guessing it's like a convention. You're short? No way. I'm 3 feet tall. I need to eat first. Oh, it's today? Like, you mean today? You forgot you were going to convention today? I would not be able to just go. Like, if I'm going to like a big event, I need to be prepared like 3 days in advance. You know, I need to like mentally prepare. 3 feet, you're joking, right? Yeah, I'm not 3 feet. Remember you started a stream at 9 a.m.? I did. People still getting ready for the day? No, but you don't just forget you're going to convention. That's a big thing, you know? I want to be like, whoops, I have a flight to catch today, you know? And welcome in, Gwen. How are you? It's in Toronto, and yesterday. Okay. Good luck. I feel like I would need like a lot of stuff to prepare if I'm going to a big event, you know? It wouldn't just be like, wow, I just need to like put on my shoes and go, you know? It's like if it's like an all day thing, like I want to be ready. Asked your friend if she could get you in, and she said yes. Let's go, enjoy. I hope you have fun. Don't worry, I'm drinking water. Don't worry. You just go to shop. I mean, fair enough. I'll be finding some cute things or fun things, cool things. Water or water? What's the difference? Water or water? Oh, you mean like water, like not water? Sir, it is 11 a.m. Yeah, imagine if this was alcohol. Just as I was saying like earlier in the stream, how lightweight I am. Imagine like 40 ounces, 1.2 liter. That would be like, I would die. Like, I would actually die. I would be down on the floor. I already spent 1,200 CAD on One Piece cards. Momo, are you okay? That'd be godlike. That would be very impressive. That'd be extremely impressive. Just built different, yeah. I just do not. I like to me it's just water, you know. Don't drink. I mean, you can drink, but drink responsibly. Don't drink 1.2 liters of vodka. This is not vodka. This is water. You're fine. Your budget is like 400 a month. What the hell, Momo? Okay, you're wailing on the One Piece cards. I see. This is feeling off. I feel bad. I'm sad about this. What do you use it through webcam? I use a Sony ZV-1 camera. I think I have like a Google Doc. I think it's this. Yeah, there it is. Hopefully it's up to date. It might be very out of date. Last time I checked it was like a year ago. But I haven't gotten new stuff, so. It's on a webcam though, it's a camera. Favorite game is drinking and driving simulator. I mean, as long as you're doing it in the simulator, you know? Water, vodka, same difference. Sure. Duty free is like 4 foot tall Grey Goose bottle for sale. How much does it cost? That is a lot. That could, I mean, maybe you have like a huge group of people, you know? Like 500 US dollar. That's very expensive, yeah. But I guess if it's 4 foot tall, like I guess it's probably, you know, you get it like a bulk deal. I don't know. You're considering getting a camera? For what purpose? I've been saying, like, I've been like, oh, like, next time I go on vacation, I'm gonna bring my camera and I'm gonna take pictures with the camera. But every time I go, I'm like, I could just use my phone. Like, man, my phone takes like really good photos. Like, I don't think I need a camera for my photos, you know? And like, it's like one extra thing to carry, you know? Because like, I'm already bringing my phone. Like, if I'm going somewhere, I'm already bringing my phone. So like, to bring my camera on top of that, when I could just take photos with my phone, when I could just take photos with my phone and like not carry something else, like it's kind of like not worth, you know? Because phone cameras these days are pretty good. want to get into the hobby, but I don't know yet. Oh, I want to recommend mine if you want to get into um I don't know if I would recommend mine because mine's like a user friendly camera. Like you can't really like you could adjust settings and stuff like that, but like you can't change the lens. It's like a point and shoot camera, so you can't change the lens. You can't do all like the camera things, you know. So if you like want to get into photography, then it's not really this camera. I just got this camera because it's very easy to use. You'll ever fill a water bottle with vodka and forget about it, and then come back thirsty and chug a quarter of it? No, I've never done that. No. um, phone camera and full frame not the same. I mean, I know they're not the same, but like if you're just taking photos to like remember the moment, you know, um, the phone camera is like sufficient, you know. But like I I don't have a reason to have like a higher quality photo or like that kind of thing, you know. Um, you're looking at the slightly more expensive version of your camera, the one that changes out the lenses. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be better. If you actually want to get into photography as a hobby, you probably want like a bit more like future proof thing, you know, because mine's like a beginner camera. Like it's for people like my camera is for people who don't care about cameras, you know. Um, got the 35mm phone camera. True. Thinking of getting an old digital camera because I love how they turn out, especially with the flash. Yeah, if I was gonna get a camera, I would get something like that because I think they look really cute as well. I would see like, but they're like surprisingly expensive. Like a lot of like, I see like K-pop idols and stuff like that taking photos with those kind of cameras. Um, and they look really cool. But I think they're, you know, they can be kind of expensive. All this stuff is so expensive. Yeah, cameras are expensive. Have those old Y2K resolution pics. I think it's cute. I think the photos end up looking really nice. I think like yeah, like um if you have like if you have like a film camera, like the type of photo that comes out is just very different. Tell me about it. Okay, okay. It sounds like you're just buying a one piece one piece. Surely one piece card is not that expensive. We're just buying a lot of them. When a budget camera costs us several hundred US dollars and a budget lens is all yeah, the lenses are so expensive. They're ridiculous. I think photography is probably a very expensive hobby. Might look for some secondhand ones. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, they can be quite expensive. I haven't quite gone into that, but I think it could be fun. Some cards are 700 to 10K. Okay, okay. I should have known. I should have known. It is cards. Trying to get something and use it for a long while. Yeah, I mean you may as well like get like a nice one instead of getting like a cheaper one and then having to upgrade it later. But it really depends like how much you're gonna like if you like I mean you know yourself best. Like if you're the type of person to drop it after like 2 months or if you're the type of person to like stick with it, then like that would probably depend. Because I'm definitely the type of person to drop it after 2 months. So I'd probably just get a cheaper one and then just have fun with that for a while and then just be like, well, I'm tired of it now. I feel that. Yeah, I like starting new hobbies, but I don't follow through with a lot of them. Like recently I've been having the urge to do like a sport. You know, like because I feel like people keep saying like, "Oh, like I joined this sport and I'm having so much fun with it," you know? Like but like I don't like team sports, you know? Like I wouldn't play like a team sport. Um I'm like I was trying to think like what kind of thing I would want to get into, but I don't feel strongly about anything yet. You have all the hobbies? Yeah, hobbies are expensive. It's been a hobby that I've been wanting to really get into. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, just try it out. Yeah. Maybe do get the budget one and just try it, see if you like it, and then yeah, and then work on it. I can see you doing archery. I did archery recently at like a not serious place, you know, like it was just like just for just like Like it was at like a arcade kind of, but it was like proper archery. It's not bad. It's not bad. I have a good aim, you know. I did do like sport shooting once with like guns. Um, that was fun too, and I was very good at it, so I was very happy. Start table tennis with mom too. Ping pong is so hard. I actually played table tennis with recently, and I won so many times. I was like maybe I'm actually good. Like maybe I have the genetics to be good at table tennis. You know, like maybe it's time. I'm gonna start going to table tennis club and making my mom proud, continuing the legacy. Um, Shooting is fun. You're on the college team. Okay, we did not have that here. But yeah, I only tried it once, but I was really good. I kept shooting the middle, you know. I was like, damn, I just can't miss. Like, but it seems very expensive as a hobby because I went like one time and it was like $100 something just for like, um, it was like 20 something, like maybe 35 rounds. It was very expensive. You're just too strong. Sure, sure. Maybe you just need to be more dexterous, you know? You did clay shooting. Okay, that sounds a lot harder. I didn't shoot anything that's moving, you know? That sounds a lot harder. Um, I'm from Texas, so it's normal here. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were Canadian because you said Toronto. Um, you ever played pool? I have played pool like I played pool a lot at my internship because there was a pool table. I was okay at it, but I played pool a few times recently. Um, I played pool a few times recently, and I'm not bad. I'm like average, I would say. Like for normal people, I'm like average. I can definitely beat people who don't play pool off, like who haven't really like played a lot of pool. Because I did play quite a bit like when I was doing my internship. You just moved to Canada. Oh, okay, okay, okay. You just moved to Canada. Welcome, welcome to Canada. um, we do not have we do not have shooting at our schools here. Not in that way. We don't have shooting clubs at our school here. At least as not that I'm aware of. When my friends and I were younger, we had a house together and a pool table. Oh, are you good? Um, maybe I cannot beat you because I'm like very average. You know, I'm like better than people who don't play pool, but like against someone who has played quite a bit, I'm not good. And welcome in. Aloha from Hawaii. I'm from Canada. Hello. um, it belonged to a roommate's girlfriend. They broke up and she took the top part of the table. What? She took the top part of the table, so it was just like a flat surface. She took the part of the table? Why? Like I just to be like just out of spite, or like did she need it? Like what was she gonna use the top part of the table for? Not sure why she didn't take the whole. Yeah, why would she just want the top? It's so weird. Maybe she like wanted to put it on top of another table to make like a pool table. I don't know. We improvised, so our house parties are still peak. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Um, yeah, I don't. That is very random. um, yeah, I'm not too bad at pool. Maybe you're not that. Maybe I could beat you if you didn't. If the pool table got taken away. I've never played beer pong though, so I would probably lose at that. I'm not very good at that kind of thing. I don't have a good like throwing aim, you know. Um, you don't know much about Canada except that we're end of Green Gables. Oh, true, true. Um, apparently, like, yeah, I think that's like that takes place on like the opposite side of Canada from where I am, so it's very far away. Hate beer pong, I can't lie, but your guests and roommates like it. I see, I see. Don't you just like have to throw You'd have to throw the ping pong bottle into the beer. Isn't that kind of gross? I never really thought about this, but yeah, yeah, isn't it gross? Like it lands in it, doesn't it? Like I never really thought about that. You clean it? There's no way everyone cleans it. There's no way it gets cleaned that much, you know? Oh, use water and have beer on the side. Oh, okay, that's a smarter way to do it. So I was like, yeah, I don't want people to touch the ping pong ball and then have to like drink the, you know. I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. We're not savages. That sounds like a cleaner way to do it. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, we are in Texas. You guys drink the beer in the pink the everyone has like touched. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I guess there's different ways of doing it. And I never liked beer, so I never tried this. Sounds like a Texan move. Keep the shoes on in the house and drink the beer that the ping pong ball has been in, you know? Sounds like it goes hand in hand, you know? I cannot approve of either of them. You take your shoes off. Okay. Sorry to stereotype. We do have a cowboy hat and boots. You should have moved to Alberta. Have a little dust and dirt in your brewskis. Ew. That is unpleasant. I feel like I'm so much of a clean freak these days, honestly. I feel like now, like I feel like ever since COVID too, like I've been like hyper aware of like all the germs that are around, you know? Like I feel like now I'm like super aware of like how much germs are everywhere, you know? But now like every time I like go outside and like touch stuff, I'm like, oh, it's dirty, you know? It's not like that bad where like it doesn't like obviously like, it doesn't like impede my life or anything like that. Like I'm not like germophobic to that point, but like yeah, I've been recently like been like, oh, I've been very aware of all the germs. You still wear a mask? No. Kind of cringe nowadays. I mean, it's understandable. Like, I would say it's cringe. I think it's good that like now people wear masks when they're sick. Cause like, um, cause like when I used to commute to school, like people would be like, especially during like the fall, like everyone would be like coughing and sneezing all over the bus, and I'm like, now I'm sure people wear masks, right? Or like not everyone, but like I'm sure like a lot of people wear masks now, and I'm like that is the better way to do it, you know? Like I don't want people sneezing on me. Um, yeah, I don't wear a mask regularly, no. I was never like even though like I went to Japan a lot and stuff, like I was never a mask enjoyer, you know? Um, but it's just like it is a bit uncomfortable, you know? Cuz like it just feels kind of hot. Um, it just feels like kind of like uncomfortable to breathe. But now I wear a mask on the plane. I'm very like scared of getting sick on the plane. So I'm still like I wear a mask if I can on the plane. Um, and I'm like hand sanitizer all the time, like on the plane. But I think it's yeah, a lot of times just when I'm traveling. And in Japan, I think they still wear masks. A lot of times because like I think in Japan, like no one wants to be no one wants to not wear a mask while everyone else is wearing a mask. So everyone else just wear masks, you know. But the other day, and they said like, why does everyone on the plane have cold? Yeah, I feel like everyone, there's always a sick person on that plane. Like, why is it always the plane? I guess it's just because there's a large congregation of people, but like, it's always the plane, man. Um, sanitize your hands. You know, you should be that. That's actually me. I'm like extra conscious of it though, because like I stick my hands in my mouth to take out my retainer, right? And then like I feel like everything on the plane is gross. Like I feel like I need to wipe down everything on the plane, you know? Like I feel like who knows who has touched the touch screen or like the the armrest and stuff like that. I just feel like planes are gross. I forgot we all used to wear masks everywhere, a lot of times. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy to think it back to those times. It was pretty like it was pretty intense, you know? Getting sick while traveling is the worst because you spent a bunch of money and took time off. I don't want to be sick and wait. Exactly, exactly. Like um, you want to enjoy your vacation. Like I feel like being sick really ruins it. So I feel like I'm like extra nervous about getting sick, and it's very easy to get sick too, because especially because like, a lot of times you're very like sleep deprived, right? So it's like even easier to catch a cold, I think. In Welcome In Way, public transport, basically, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's basically like mass public transport. It's like much bigger than any like train or bus you're gonna be on, you know? With their turnover time, there's no way someone washed that plane. Exactly, exactly. So now I'm like, I usually bring like Lysol wipes and I just like wipe stuff down. Because I feel like the tray table stuff like must be so gross. Like probably people sneeze all over that. People are gonna get a little cold ruin the vacation. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't cancel my flight because I had a cold, you know? Like it's understandable, but at least like, you know, don't sneeze directly on other people, you know? Cover your mouth. Cover your mouth when you sneeze, wash your hands, but I just don't trust other people to do that, you know? I think like I'm just extra scared on planes. But yeah, I've been sick on a plane and it was not very fun. But then I took like the drowsy cold medication and then I fell asleep like right away. I was like, wow, it's kind of nice. Like I was like I took like the drowsy medication and then I was like I just knocked right out. I slept the whole way home. I was like, oh, that's great. I should do this every time. Um, yeah, it's completely wasted on airplanes so you don't get anxiety. I mean, that's another way to do it. But I mean, I don't get nervous on planes. But um, yeah, I don't get nervous on planes. I'm pretty used to it by now because like I've been flying since I was like a baby, like pretty much every year, right? And I've encountered like everything on, you know, like except for the plane crashing, you know, kind of encountered like most situations that could go wrong on the plane, you know. So I'm kind of just like I'm kind of over it. All the Boeing incidents now, anxiety is gonna be through the roof. Actually, my hairdresser was saying that he's going to Japan next week, and he's like, oh, I've been hearing so many plane crash stories, and he was like, I watched a movie about a plane crash. I was like, why'd you watch a movie about a plane crash if you're scared of the if you're scared of the plane crashing? Um, but yeah. I mean, I think it's still very unlikely, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Are you flying anywhere anytime soon? We're in Japan on Monday, really? Enjoy. I hope you have fun. Where in Japan are you going? A lot of people are. A lot of people have been going recently. Your friend's wedding. Oh, I'll have a good time. You wish you're going somewhere? Yeah, you need a vacation, man. You haven't had a vacation in a really long time, right? When I go to Japan, you're not gonna have anxiety because you'll be too excited. True, true. On the way back. I mean, if you die, at least you died after seeing Japan, right? It's in Kyoto? Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. It's like a traditional Japanese wedding. Are we entering the time of year when Japan is extremely hot and humid? I think it's humid, but it's like rainy season. Like June is like rainy season, but it is quite hot already. Like by the time it hits like mid-May, it's already quite warm. And I think June is quite warm, but it's rainy. And you don't got to return to work either. Exactly, exactly. If you die, at least you don't have to work. You know? There is upsides to everything. And if the plane crashes and you survive, you can probably take time off work, you know? It would be like people will be very sympathetic towards you. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, we'll cover for you for a bit longer," you know? Like I feel like you get a lot of free pass. You know, it's rainy season in Japan when you see hydrangeas in Japan. Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. Um, yeah, I feel like if you're obviously like you're going for a wedding, so it's you can't really choose a date, but like um, for people wanting to go to Japan, like I think yeah, June is like very rainy. My brother comes back I think my brother's coming back like early next week, like the 30th or something like that. He's still in Osaka right now. I have not. It's his birthday. It's his birthday tomorrow, which I think it's already tomorrow in Japan. So I might have to text him. Yeah, I'm sure he's having a lot of fun. Actually, I don't know if he's still in Osaka. He's gonna spend the last few days in Tokyo, so he might be back in Tokyo. I don't know where he is. He doesn't text me. He doesn't tell me what's. I have no idea. I haven't spoken to him. I spoke to him to get like the password for something. I was like, "Oh, can you give me the password so I can watch the hockey game?" And that was it. And he was like, "I don't know, guess the password." I was like, "Okay." But that was the extent of my communication with them. We've already listened to this song as well, but it keeps repeating. YouTube Shuffle doesn't work properly. I'm running out of water. I need to fill this up. Yeah, I don't have any. Luckily, I don't have any flying anxiety. Time is my Pilates. It's at 12:30. But it's pretty close, so I could probably. Actually, I probably shouldn't end at 12. You're Bruce here. Okay. Enjoy the convention. Hope you have a fun time. I probably shouldn't cut it too close. I did want to eat before I go, so I feel like I should eat. Not like a full meal, but like, you know. I don't want to eat a little snack before I go. And I need to change. I need to change into my Pilates clothes and into my weird Pilates socks. You know. Make a mean bullish in fryer. That's probably not gonna be ideal. I'm gonna like that it's gonna be burning a hole in my tummy while I'm like doing ab workouts. You know, it's not gonna be fun time. The Pilates fit. Yeah, you got look. The whole motivation in going to Pilates is that I can buy lots of Lululemon clothes. Of course, that's the play. I do really love workout clothes. I just feel like it's such a vibe, you know. Like it's just like I feel like everyone's like, oh wow, this person's going to the gym. Like, if you just wear workout clothes all the time. And like wearing workout clothes is really comfy. Like firstly, they're very comfy, and if it's really hot out, like if you sweat, because like workout clothes are designed to like designed for you to sweat in. So like when it's really hot out, it's quite nice actually. I think I should just dress like that all the time. A whole box of chicken nuggets, yeah. That's the play, that's the play. No, I have some gimbap. I went to H Mart a couple days ago, and I have some gimbap left over. It's actually just the end pieces. It's actually just the end pieces, but I have some end pieces of gimbap left, so I'm gonna eat that. Because I need to finish it. Because the end pieces were too big and I couldn't finish it. And I'll eat that before I go, and then I'll eat a proper food when I come home. I don't want to work out on too much of a full stomach, you know. I don't know what we're gonna work on now though. Last time we did like, we keep doing back workouts, and my back is very sore. Like not lats even, just like back workout, you know. You want gimbap, but the only way to get it is to make it yourself. I guess there's not many like gimbap stores where you are, no. Back is the best. Yeah, I mean it's like, especially as someone who like, you know, sits down all day. I feel like it is the most like beneficial for me. I mean, core is the best. Not to work out, like it doesn't feel good obviously, but like I feel like having core muscles is very nice. But back is like a big one, because I feel like a lot of people are like wanting to work out their arms, but really your back is much stronger than your arms, you know. So like I think you'll actually be stronger if you have a stronger back muscle. I got the veggie gimbap that has egg in. Oh yeah, I was trying to think like, oh, like if you got like a tofu one, it would be like vegan. But I forgot about the egg. It always has like the egg roll in it. I forgot about that. I think that's the only other thing that would be non-vegan. You can make a vegan gimbap like very easily. Yeah, these days I think I need to like work on my legs. I've been doing squats. I finally got over my fear of squats. I do them now. My knees don't hurt, which is great. And And I kind of abandoned my arm workouts that I was doing when I was at my mom's house because I was like walking so much that I was like my legs were tired. But I'm gonna need to get back on my arm workouts because those were quite nice. Um, but to bamboozle the vegans. I feel like the most bamboozling one is like some kimchi is not vegan. Like some kimchi has like fish sauce in it. So it's not even like it's not even vegetarian. Sometimes they're so sneaky about it, you know? Um, but it's not. I think some kimchi, I think all of it. No, not some kimchi does not use fish sauce. It just depends on the kimchi. It's not like required. Has little pickled shrimp in it or fish sauce. No, not all of them use fish sauce. But there are some vegan ones. Yeah, I think I need to round out my workouts a bit. So I'm gonna continue doing my arm workouts at home. Yeah, haven't been doing them for a while, so I need to do that. I'm very curious. Like, I want to know how many pull-ups I can do. You know, time to do cardio. Not that. You know, if I work out for vanity's sake, you know, cardio's not gonna help me. You know, what if I just want to look like I work out, but I don't? Pull-ups are a goal of mine. Yeah, I'm very curious how many I can do, but I don't really want to go down to the gym and try and do them. Because what if I can't even do one? Like, I'll be really embarrassed. Should I just get a pull-up bar for my house? So I can do them here? I'm going to outlive you with my cardio? No. I have the woman diff and I have the Japanese diff, so I think it evens out. Trust. No, I'm gonna try and do more like dancing and stuff. That's a goal of mine as well. You're trying to get bigger arms? Not bigger arms. I just want to be like not weak, you know. I want like defined arms. I'm not like thinking I'm gonna get like huge arms. You know. I think that would be a bit difficult. Because I have quite a small frame. But like I just want like defined arms. Like if I flex my muscle and people are like, wow, you're kind of strong. You know. Like I'll be like, thank you. You know, like that's the level I want. So I guess yeah, bigger arms. But I don't think I'll ever have like huge arms. Yeah, you want to flex on? Yeah, exactly. That's the goal. But yeah, I'm very curious how many pull-ups I can do because I am quite light. But like I think like watching Physical 100, like oh my god, what they did like a pull-up challenge at Physical 100. Some of them did like 60 pull-ups, or maybe not 60, like maybe like 40 or something like that. They did like a crazy amount of pull-ups. I was like, what the hell? But I don't know. I'd be curious how many pull-ups I can do. But maybe a pull-up bar would be like a waste of money. But like, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know how much I would use it. Maybe I should do push-ups. Want to lose the weight so you can run faster? Go for it. I mean, just fast more. Fast 24 hours. You will lose weight. You're back online after scamming Adobe. Nice. Adobe had it coming, honestly. They're charging too much. Gonna be model skinny, don't care if you're weak. I mean, as long as you're getting the nutrition, you know? But the models, like, but you know, like, a lot of the models, they only drink water for, like, a week, you know? Or, like, not only drink water, but they only have, like, liquid for, like, a week, sometimes. Sometimes they do, like, really, really crazy stuff. You probably don't want to do it. It'd probably be very, uncomfortable. Because I think, like, I mean, I'm very skinny, right? But like before, before gaining muscle, like I felt like my joints kind of hurt, especially like sitting around for a long time. I think like just being skinny was like Like, even though I was skinny, I was not like, I felt like my body was not like cooperating with me, you know? Like it just like I feel like you need some muscle to like be able to um, you know, just like move around comfortably. I used to want to be skinny, but now I want to be fit. You want some of that tone? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Um, your Adobe stopped working at no subscription anymore, but you're working off your internship account, so I can't reach out to service. You don't have the internship with anymore, so going on offline, I was able to export your Premiere file and open it in a free software. Let's go, let's go. I mean, that's yours. That's your file. You should get to keep it. You know? Yeah, they scammed you for long enough. Get your stuff back. They're holding it hostage. Um, but yeah, I think I'm at the point too. I want some muscle. I weighed myself. I don't have a scale here, right? Because I never really like I don't like need one, right? But my mom has a scale, and the last time I weighed myself was like I remember the last time I weighed myself, like at least a year or so ago, and I think I'm like 4 kilograms heavier, but I don't think I like look heavier. You know, like I don't feel like I have like extra like weight on me and stuff like that. So I think it's like muscle, which is quite a bit actually. I was very surprised. Like I've never weighed that much ever. Like, um, I've always been like, like 3 or 4 kilograms under like the weight I am. And it's like it's quite a bit. I do notice a difference. Me just getting henge. Exactly, exactly. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a muscle guy, you know? I'm gonna look like I could be on physical 100. Not actually. I don't think I could commit myself to that much. The next Thanos. It's time. My shoulders, you see my shoulders now? They're gonna be like out to here, okay? Like I'm gonna look like this. I don't know how to describe. Look, my shoulder will be like this. I'm gonna look like this. It's time. It's time. That guy looks insane. I'm gonna continue watching it tonight. I think I'm on like episode 7 or 8. I'll see. Oh, Natty, of course, of course. Oh my gosh, I've been reading people's like. I actually had like a very like mistaken view of like what could be accomplished naturally. Cause like everyone like people were like discuss people's bodies on Physical 100, and pretty much like everyone, they're like yeah everyone is like their body is not attainable naturally. Which like I mean it didn't really matter for me because like I'm not like a man who's like trying to look like that. Like I'm obviously never gonna look like that. But like yeah, it's crazy like how normal it is among like it's like everyone. It's just literally everyone. Like except for people who are like maybe like actively competing athletes, like depending on the sport. Um, it's kind of crazy. What do you think a steroid budget is like? It's probably like a quarter of its salary. I don't know. I don't know how much steroids cost. I've never tried to buy them. Are they really expensive? I don't know. Andre Gin is surely naughty. I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly. I haven't watched it in a bit, so I can't remember. He didn't look like crazy. He looked like normal. He looked like a normal guy. Um, like the people with like perfectly sculpted muscles, like or like huge. The people who look really bulky, I think, are all like at least on something. I don't know what like the range. I don't know if there's like a range of. I don't know what the range of things are. Because I'm sure it's not like all one thing, right? Heard roids gives you back knee, really? I'm sure there's some side effects. It's quite easy to tell like which women are on steroids because it is like testosterone, right? So like lowers their voice. But for the men, it's like there's not like a, and I'm sure some women that doesn't happen to them. But the ones that like voices, the ones whose voices are like an octave lower than they should be, you're like, okay, that's why. um, He's a rugby player. He's just rugby player size. Yeah, he doesn't look like his muscles don't look like crazy. He just looks like a strong guy, you know. So your voice is so low. I guess. See, that's why. You guys found out my secret. These abs are not natural. They're just it's all steroids. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, oh, their bodies are just like not normal bodies. You know, like everyone on the show, or like 90% of the people on the show, like their bodies are just like, you know, like not achievable for the normal person. You know, and I think a lot of it is like genetics as well. Like it's like good genetics, like having like a good frame for the muscles, right? And then like also, you know, with the help of some other stuff. The shamer is juiced. Oh no. How do they even take it? Is it like an injection, or is it like do you drink it? Is it a pill? Is it I actually have no idea. I'm sure there's like a variety of things, right? Like I'm sure there's like it's not just like one type of thing that you can get. Um yeah, it's a whole thing. And like a lot of those people just like go to the gym as like their full-time job. Which a lot of people cannot do, you know, it's just not very sustainable. And like it would affect your whole life. Like you're like, oh, like I can't go out to eat, you know, like whereas like your friends want to go out to eat and you're like, well, you know, I can't fit these macros into my diet. It doesn't work, you know. I feel like it would be like it would take over your whole life, you know. I think for most people it's just not sustainable. It's like, would you even really want to? Like do you like there's no really need to be that muscular unless like it's required for your job or like, you know. Like a lot of people their workouts just like gonna take over their life, you know? You don't really know. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know either. But yeah, it's like I watch like on Running Man, like Kim Jong-kook is like he's like really, really buff. Um and but he like freely admits like he'll admit directly that he's like addicted to exercise. Like he'll work out like once or twice a day and like he only eats like, you know, like he only eats stuff with like protein and like his diet is very like curated, right? And he freely admits that it's like you're like I think it like affects his life, you know, like he obviously he's still able to like work and do other stuff, but like, you know, like that is like a huge commitment. Like you're dedicating your life to be that fit, to be like that buff, right? Um like if that's like really, yeah, I mean, yeah, he admits he's addicted. Like he cannot stop. Um even to the point where it affects like his relationships and stuff, you know? But yeah, it's definitely like an addiction or like I don't know if it's an addiction or like an eating disorder. Like I like it's like definitely one of those things. Um, drugs are bad. Don't do them. I mean, I don't think it's drugs. I think it's going to the gym. Um, but yeah, I think it's good to have some other priorities in life. Like, sure, if that's the most important thing to you, I don't know. We're talking about roids. Oh, we were. We didn't know enough about it, so we didn't. We couldn't. We're like, I don't know how they work. um, yeah, but like to be like that buff, you have to like dedicate your life to it, and it's like most people wouldn't really want that, you know? Like, do I like? I just want to be like, I just want to be like healthy, and I want to be like I want to be like not weak, you know. Like I don't mind. I don't need to be like the strongest person out there. I don't need to be like super buff or anything like that. As long as I'm healthy and my body feels like I feel like I can. I think the most important thing is like you can do what you want with your body, right? Like so, like if you're like if you're having trouble, like you know, like playing your favorite sport or like doing an activity or like you want to go hiking, but like you know your legs hurt or like stuff like that. Like I feel like as long as you can, um, as long as you like feel good about how you look and like you can do the activities you want to do like comfortably, then like I feel like there's you don't really need much more than that. And then it's also like very good for like I think just like exercising in general is just very good for your like mental health, right? As long as you're doing that, I think it's fine. You know, you don't need to there's no need to go above and beyond. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely need more cardio. I'm definitely missing that from my day-to-day life. Maybe I'll have to find something that will give me some cardio. Because right now I just do a lot of strength. Basically everything I do is like strength training. Rowing machine is good. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I do have like a gym here with like, you know, like treadmills, rowing machine, bike, stuff like that. Running is awful. Yeah, I'm not a running. I know Zirconia is a running enjoyer. I'm not a running enjoyer. It's good cardio. It actually sucks doing it. Okay. Get a bicycle. True, that's true. I'm actually very bad at riding bike though. Like I think I'll fall. I think I'll injure myself if I get a bike. But I could do a stationary bike. I wouldn't have a problem with a stationary. You can't fall off a stationary bike, you know. Like I mean, you could, but it would be very hard to fall off. um, yeah, it's I think I just might continue dancing, you know. You get a real bike, you can touch more grass. Yeah, but I don't want to get hit by a car or fall off, you know. Skip rope. Yeah, there's actually a lot of activities that are like kind of fun, you know. Like that are like you don't really think about. Boxing. I was just talking to my hairdresser about boxing. Um, I've considered getting inline skates at the track nearby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm scared of falling there too. What about roller skis? But they're so What are roller skis? Yeah, I was thinking about martial arts again. I was considering that, you know, but I would need to look into the different ones, you know. I don't want one where I'm gonna like get hurt, you know. Basically skates but long like skis. Do you like go down hills? That sounds scary actually. Do some karate, that'd be sick. Yeah, something like that. They have no brakes and your area is really hilly. Yeah, that's actually terrifying. Um, I'm very scared of stuff like skateboarding down a hill, you know? I'm like, I don't like going too fast. If I had a bike, I would brake all the way down the hill. Heard karate's actually making a comeback now they have a league. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look into the different what sports are available to me and which ones have like good classes and stuff. I'd be curious. I know there's a lot of like woman only boxing gyms and stuff like that. Could be fun. Like as far as not MMA, it's karate only fighting. It's dope. Oh, interesting. I don't know. I don't know which one I'll do. I'll see what's available because I think a lot of things are some martial arts are more popular than others. On the cross country ski course I go to in the winter, there's 2 hills and breaking down them is so stressful. Yeah. I don't like going fast. You still gotta watch Creed or Hajime no Ippo. I'm not watching an anime, but I'll watch Michael B. Jordan. You have to put your skis together and use your hip muscles to keep them in place. Okay. I mean, isn't that just like downhill skiing at that point? But maybe the skis are different, so it doesn't work the same way. You pizza down the hill, you know? He has a braille on his body and Creed. That is ideal, yeah. The weird bumpy dots on his body. And he's a attractive man, but like I don't know about that. Imagine touching it. Ugh. I cannot deal with that. If your skis cross, you fall. I've done that. I've definitely done that as a kid. Yeah, I think that just sounds like you're pizzaing down the hill, you know? Read a whole book on Killmonger. True. He's just very like passionate about helping blind children read, you know? That he got a book. He got the hungry caterpillar brailled onto his body. start of winter, you fell on both toes. At the end of the winter, you sit on your feet. Let's go, let's go. I actually used to like when I used to ski, I would like go down the hill, fine, and then I would like totally wipe out on the flat part. I don't know why. I guess I just like used up all my concentration going down the hill, and then I hit the flat part and then just fall. Watch that movie now. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, I have to look up what classes and stuff would be convenient for me to go to, and see what I want to do. I haven't decided. I feel like I'm gonna like, because I couldn't find good dance classes. I did try. I did go to that dance class, but it was like kind of boring. It was so boring. Maybe I just need to try a different one, but I don't know. I'm gonna ski now. Yeah. Now it's too hot and sunny. But yeah. I'll look around for different classes. But I'm already doing like a lot of classes get really expensive. That's the problem. Did I ever snowboard? I snowboarded once and it took me like 40 minutes to get down the hill. I was like, what the hell is this? And snowboarding is kind of scary. I think skiing feels a lot more controlled, you know? Snowboarding feels like a lot like crazy. Like it just feels like you're very out of control. I prefer skiing for sure, even though I don't like skiing that much either. I think for skiing, I just don't like the whole process of it, you know? It's very expensive. You have to like go like it's like all day. Like you have to dress up in all these clothes and like come on. Yeah. You're both your feet are tied together. It's scary. I think you need to learn it because like I think if I learn skiing now, I would be quite scared. Like I think like because I learned skiing when I was a kid, I had like no fear, you know? I would just like go down the hill, you know? But as I got older, I started being like more scared. I started being like, oh, I could get hurt doing this, you know? So I think I started enjoying it less when I got older. So I think it's just one of those things. That's why I stopped skiing when I was like, 13 or 14. At the point where I was like, I wasn't being forced to ski anymore, you know? I could stay home alone. Or I could stay home like with my aunt, like no problem, you know? And that's when I stopped skiing. And there's a certain point where like my mom was like, you have to pay for it yourself. And I was like, I'm not paying $200 to do something I don't enjoy that much. So like I didn't bother. I think it streams within about 15 minutes. Yeah, I should probably go soon. I need to get ready. I need to leave soon. But yeah, I kind of like what do you guys think about the morning stream? I kind of like it. Cause like now I'm done streaming. I'm done and it's like noon, right? Yeah, I'm kind of in favor of it. We'll try it for like a couple like I'm doing like a trial run. This week and next week I'll stream 9 a.m. and then I'm going on vacation. So like like I won't have streams for a while, and then when I come back, I might change both my streams to like Sunday stream also to 9 a.m. Because I don't like having like two different stream times. It's kind of confusing. So like I think it's just I don't know. I think I might have both streams at 9 a.m. because then I have both Sunday. You're 9 a.m. No. Tomorrow I'll be streaming at a normal time, noon Pacific. Tomorrow. I don't know. You can go either because stream midday can get a bit rough. Right. But that was my problem because 9 a.m. like sorry, my normal stream time is midday for me. So that was my problem because it's kind of in the middle of the day, you know? It kind of just cuts the day in half and it's like kind of awkward, you know? But I guess that you got the Pacific time people get, or sorry, the Eastern time people get that now. But like you guys, like the people watching aren't obligated to stay the whole time, you know? I can't just leave in the middle of the stream. Like I have to be here the whole time, you know? So I don't know. You ever work? No. This is my first. I took a few days off on my last like my stream vacation is not my work vacation, you know? Like if I take time off stream, I might still be working. I just might not have time outside of stream, you know? So this time I'm actually taking time off work. But yeah, tomorrow, I'll be streaming tomorrow. It'll be at 12 p.m. Pacific, the normal stream time on Sunday. And remember that Wednesday's Genshin stream I'll be doing my Farina cosplay, which will be very exciting. The cosplay is very cute, by the way. I'm very much looking forward to it. I need to find some time to take pictures of it. I've not posted on Instagram in like a year. Okay, not like a year, but like I haven't posted on Instagram in a long time. I don't know if I will post on Instagram. I might just post on Discord because I just cannot be bothered with social media right now. But yeah, I think that will be the plan. So because some special streams coming up, I'll probably do not tomorrow, but the Sunday after. I might do a cooking stream. I actually had a really good idea because remember I said I wanted to cook tacos on stream, but I don't really have like all the ingredients. Like I don't have a lot of like Mexican ingredients, right? So like I was like, what if I make Korean tacos? Because like I've made like, because I'm comfortable making like bulgogi, right? So I can make like bulgogi tacos. Because like that would be like easier for me to make because I have all the ingredients already. So like it might be easier than trying to buy like a bunch of new spices and stuff like that. But I have to look into like what goes into them. Yeah, you could put kimchi in it too. Yeah, it would be really yummy. Red or green salsa? Red. Because the green one sometimes is sneaky spicy. Like the green one sometimes like really spicy secretly, you know? And I'm scared. I'm very scared. But yeah, I might make Korean tacos because I have you know, I don't have good access to like Mexican ingredients because you know we don't have a good Mexican population here. And I obviously like I have a lot more access to like H Mart, so it might be better. Korean tacos like all like two. Yeah. It could be fun. And it'll be easier for me to make for sure. And like I could eat it later, just the bulgogi part on the side as well. It might be nice. I have a lot of ingredients already, so that might actually be the play. I had an epiphany when I was in the hairdresser chair. I was like, ooh, I can make Korean tacos. Because I was like, pizza, like I have to buy so many ingredients to make pizza. I have to buy so many ingredients to make tacos. I'm like, Korean tacos. Do Korean tacos use tortillas? Yes. I think it's just like Korean like ingredients. Like the filling is just Korean stuff. But yeah, that's probably gonna be the plan. I'll make an announcement. I'll make like an announcement on Discord like tomorrow. With all the my vacation, the Farina stream, and the cooking stream. That's the plan. Just those things in a tortilla. True. But yeah, I need to go. I have Pilates now. So thanks for joining me for this early stream. I think it went pretty well. I think it's actually kind of nice. So we'll see how it goes. Good gains. Thank you. Wouldn't it be inherently Mexican because tortillas? It's a fusion, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. The next stream will be at 12 our normal time. So basically like this time tomorrow. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.